Hello, and welcome back to Heroes from Another World. Last we left off, our so-called heroes managed to make their way through a tomb that had been sent to by Lanzarak, a weird wizard that they had met, who seemed angry or disappointed at them. But after being teleported away to this tomb, finding a crystal that housed a soul or spirit, or at least the voice, of a person named Vestrin Venrith, a high elf from the Elythian Metrocracy. They managed to break their way out by using some of the powered crystals that they had found, and after smashing their way through multiple skeletons and stomping skeletons and more curb stomping of skeletons, they managed to make their way out. As the door had opened onto the night sky, the purple rays of light from the great shard above filled the night sky. The wind of the mountain currently still whistling past them as they can finally see the stars, the trees, the nature around them. As you take your first breaths, you are now at the entrance to the cave.
Okay. Can we see any, civilization sign here?
Can you make a perception check, please?
Yes. Perception. Oh, no.
4. Oh, no. From what you can see, there's a lot of trees, but there are not many other mountains nearby. You can see the coast in the distance, but you currently can't see any civilization.
Do we still hear that creature thing behind us?
Not from the wind. You can do a perception check if you want to try and listen intently.
Yeah, I'll probably do one as well because I would be staying towards the back of the group, watching the door that we just came out of.
Cool, yeah? You can definitely hear whistling coming from it. From the cave. From the how quick the air is currently shaking about up here, but you don't know if that beast is still nearby.
I'm still just keeping watch.
Yeah, that's fine. But you can see the grass path down into the woods in front of you, but at the moment there is no sign of civilization. And it's very dark.
Okay. Who still has light?
I say very dark. You can see it's nighttime. The purple flashing light in the sky from the shard itself reflecting light is enough that it would be, you can see in front of you. You wouldn't necessarily need a light, but you will need a light when you're in the woods. Sorry.
Okay. I suggest we get off this mountain and find something like shelter.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I agree. We should probably find a way to close the door behind us, though. Don't want that, whatever the heck that was, coming for us.
Yeah.
The door closed in any way? Looking at it?
You're trying to shut the door, yeah? You're just seeing if it can shut.
Yeah.
Uh, make an investigation check.
Can I try and
Someone
help?
wishes to help.
Yeah.
Want to do the roll?
Oh, sure, I can do the roll. Do you want to help me? Oh, 23. Both times.
From what you can tell, this door seemed to have been sealed from the inside. You could probably seal it, but it may shut behind you.
So, someone tried. You can only seal it from the inside.
Yes. It is built not to be opened as well from the outside. From what you can see, it's just a flat wall with a pillar either side.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, the only way to close it is from the inside. But then, I don't understand what this building is for.
I don't know either. So we can't close it. My suggestion is we get the fuck off the mountain fast.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna get a lot colder, probably.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
You said I can't use any magic. Does that include feats?
You mean features, yeah?
Yeah.
That you've got access to. Yeah, you can't. Anything that you have gained from that item.
I figured I would check.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Does there perhaps look to be any sort of slightly trodden path leading away from the mouth of this cave?
I'm not even gonna need a roll for this. With how much grassland there is here, and the fact that there seems to be no disturbances, this place looks like it's been shut for a while. From your investigation roll earlier, I'll allow you to have this. It doesn't look like this place has been opened at least for long enough that there's trees growing here.
So no path.
Mm.
Head
All of the trees
down
there.
and
How
towards
high
the
up are we?
coast.
You're a good... From the entrance that you're at, from where you can see the trees down below, you're only about 20 meters up max.
Okay.
The actual mountain goes much higher than where you were. You're at you're quite close to the foot of the mountain.
Can I look for any other lights in the distance?
Yep. Can you make a
Probably not the
perception
best
check,
person
please?
to look at that, but I'll give it a go.
Yep. In quite far in the distance, you can definitely see a flickering of yellowy orange lights.
Wait, hang on. I can see something in that direction. And I kind of point in the direction that I saw.
And as you all squint your eyes and look at the position that Griff is pointing at, you can make out there is a bit of light. It's tiny, but there's a bit of light. If the place wasn't so bright with its purple light, you might have seen it a lot easier. But you can definitely see wooden buildings, but it looks like a very far distance. But it's the closest place you can see. Or at least the only place you can see.
Have a compass or something? Take that as a no.
Nope.
We're just gonna have to try to head in that big direction then.
Yeah. Any of us
Compass would
have a
work.
particularly good internal compass? Because
Oh,
really great.
Can't say that I do.
Well, our best bet
just
is
have
gonna
to
be using-
try.
Give it a go. See how it goes.
We're gonna have to use the mountain as a landmark, so maybe we could leave trail markers. along the way, because we should always be able to find our way back to the mountain.
It's a good idea. Yeah.
Might make it easier for something to follow us.
Are we Hansel and Gretel? What?
Well, at least if it's following us towards the settlement of people that can perhaps defend us.
Yeah, if we can even make it there tonight, what if we have to stop off and camp under the stars?
Can you lot,
We're going to have to do that.
from the distance you are looking at,
I think.
it's going to be a good few days.
Yeah.
It's, if you're pushing it and you follow the path directly, you could probably get there in about 3 days, maybe 4.
Yeah. We're going to have to stock off.
Okay, then while we're up here, we should try and find places along the way we might be able to get water.
And also,
Can we see a river?
Make a light roll of survival for this. It's also about seeing where trees might be more like thicker.
I would like to help.
What the fuck is with my dice?
Yeah, a lot of advantage if you're helping.
Yeah, I want to help.
Okay.
I'm
It
not
can't
very
get
obvious,
worse.
but like-
From what you can see, there might be a couple of water sources on the way. There might even be a river that leads to town. Or at least going upstream will get you to
Oh.
town. It would be a bit weird if
Yeah, actually,
they wouldn't have built on one.
Makes sense. Yeah.
they're usually built on rivers, so actually, once we find that river, we might be able to get to the town.
also, as I imagine, as we get closer, we'll probably find like roads and signs and stuff, which should point us in the right direction.
Or at least a
Hopefully.
footpath. Yeah.
Something like that.
I have some snacks in my
Okay.
bag.
That's good. We're going to need them.
Yeah, definitely.
S- Set off.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
Aye.
And as all 5 of you walk down the path and start heading into the woods, are you all just heading together, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
See why not?
I would like a survival roll, please, from one person to help lead you the way.
Oh no, not me.
Definitely not me.
Dib's not it.
Well then.
There's got to be somebody wise amongst us. Traveled in the ways of the world.
Oh.
Cute.
Well,
My dice are calling me back for last time.
So following a certain path down, seeing where the trees are spread apart most, you find a nice place to walk down, and you walk for several hours. And after those several hours you walk, can you all please drop your hunger, thirst, and exhaustion down by 2, please?
Oh god.
by 2?
2.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Because we're looking at about 8 hours at this point.
So
Yeah.
It's getting close to morning. You've almost been up for about 12 hours at this point already.
Did we start looking for somewhere to camp? You think?
yeah, we should probably try and get some food as well.
Yeah, Blaze, the reason why I've said down by 2 is it's kind of getting close to the end of the day.
Yeah.
So it's just the longer situation.
So you've gone through both stages of travel.
Yeah, without running into anything, because this area is quite calm. So, you see an area, an opening, where you can definitely see an area where there's a lack of trees in the middle, let's say. And I will put you on the new map.
Ooh.
Sure.
Scared that we need a map.
So,
Likewise.
don't know what you mean. So, what are you searching for? Because some of you have got food, but some of you don't.
Yeah, does anyone have anything that could make shelter?
Anything what, sorry?
Can lie on?
I don't think so.
Yeah, weirdly enough, I wasn't prepared to travel the wilderness when
No.
I left work today. Oh, yesterday. So
Neither
no.
was I.
I mean, we could always try and, you know, build a shelter, maybe with like some tree branches or something.
Guess?
As
Could
far
try
as I'm
and
aware, that's usually quite a big time investment.
And a lot of energy. We haven't exactly got much food right now.
And I guess we
Oh.
can just sleep under a tree.
or in a tree.
I don't know how to climb a tree.
Okay then, I guess we're sleeping under a tree.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm not sure how good it would be to climb these trees. There might be something in them anyway.
That's a good point. Oh.
Charlie,
It's
can you please
okay.
make me a perception check?
Oh no.
Okay.
We should get into the habit of saying what we roll for people that don't watch only
There.
listen.
Yeah.
Oh, 8.
Yeah.
Rolled an 8.
Yeah. Noted.
Oh, great.
Okay. Let's can probably all together just warm.
Yeah.
It's okay, everyone.
Maybe we should do like a everyone else sleeps and then some people stay awake a bit and then we switch.
Yeah, like watch.
Yeah. Because if I'm being honest, I don't know how well I'll be able to sleep tonight, today, considering I don't know where we are and don't know what's out there, and you know we saw those big
Yeah.
slinky things.
I have headphones if you want to listen to music to try and like block it out.
Oh, I appreciate that, but it's okay. I wouldn't want to. I guess I feel like maybe there's better things we could use our batteries for.
I would like everyone to make a perception check now, please.
Oh, thank you so much for this opportunity. We're
12.
definitely gonna make the
Eight.
best of it.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
I don't like the way he said that.
Just 1 second, just double checking something.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
we should find a tree, a good tree.
Charlie,
Yes.
Erin,
Hi.
when Antoinette says that, you definitely hear rustling coming from a tree in that direction. And then you hear multiple rustling.
Immediately turn around.
And then, as you turn around, all 5 of you look towards the direction, and out from underneath one of the trees pokes a white snout. And then you hear rustle from somewhere else, and rustling, and rustling. And as you peer over,
Can I tell what that snout is?
yes. But as they all poke out, you see the sight of 4 white wolves.
Shit. Stand your ground. Don't move. Stand your ground. Pins out. Protect each other. Okay?
Okay, okay.
Stand.
Roll for initiative.
Okay.
What if I don't want to?
Yeah, what about that?
Yeah.
Don't run away.
I choose life.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to select my token. I'm
Oh.
sorry. That's a
Wolves are
12.
fucking faster than you.
You'll know. I could be real fast, you'll know. I could be a track star.
They're faster than you.
I'll roll again and then I'll
Doing
put
something
my
I
first
actually
roll
know
in.
how wolves hunt. It's great.
Something like that.
Well, unfortunately.
Oh no, the wolves.
Forgot that I could pop out my character sheet, and now I feel like I've learned the secret a lot. Like, the secrets of life.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Is that everyone rolled?
We're waiting on Griff. I think he's AFK at the moment.
Yeah, fire alarm went off.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I'll get his sheet rolled, and then from that point on, when we get to his turn, we'll wait. Well, that's not good.
Okay. Well.
That's excellent.
Well.
What are you talking about?
Unfortunate.
Oh, but the tiebreakers, the wolves.
They look great.
Okay. First turn. So the first one moves as it runs up, skittling along the floor. And it's going to dash to there. 5. Dash. Dash. Okay. We're waiting for what I think we'll do is if he doesn't turn up in the next 2 minutes, we'll skip his go, and when he's back, we'll just do his go then.
Okay.
Upon return.
Okay.
So I'll give him a minute.
In the meantime, let's have a word from our sponsors. Skillshare.
Nah.
Ah!
We are not sponsored.
Sorry, you're right. Now for a word from our sponsors. Raid Shadow
Legends.
Oh shit.
Oh, but no, I heard they never sponsor anybody.
Oh
They
yeah.
never
True.
sponsor anybody. We are talking about Raid Shadow Legends because we just love the game so much.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know
We
what came
not to
over me
get
there.
that bag.
Oh boy.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. That orc guy is hot as fuck.
Oh. Oh. Right.
I don't know who you're talking
Charlie?
about, so I can't
yeah.
judge you.
Charlie, we'll go with you first then. And then before the wolf's turn, we'll let
Okay.
Griff attack.
Trying to like make myself as big as possible, which is not hard easy.
Yeah.
And like scare it off as I attack it.
Yep. Are you trying to intimidate it, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're stabbing it.
So I-
Cool, that hits.
Yeah.
As you bring the blade down
As
into it.
Charlie is concerned, As far as Charlie's concerned, in it will make it go away.
Yep. So you stab it into the side. It just releases a goes back to growling at you after its initial stab.
Bonus action.
Yep.
Stab.
Yep.
Get away.
It looks very badly injured. It is still standing. You bring both blades into it, and it's still reaching out to you. These look very, very skinny for normal wolves.
Oh shit. Starving, they won't go away. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
It feels bad.
Antoinette.
Okay, I don't think Ant would understand the concept of how close to death something is by looking at it. So I think she would just go and try and hit the one that Charlie is fighting.
Yeah.
Can I use my object interaction to, like, dump the crap that's not the chainmail out of my bag and then go over and swing with it?
Yeah.
Cool beans. So I dump that crap, and then I move over to next to Charlie, and I go, back, bad, oh, down, and I'm gonna swing my bag at it.
Yep. Swing your bag at it.
Yeah, the bag with the chainmail.
Yep.
Well,
That misses.
yeah.
It just dodges
my
out the
go.
way while it's still impaled on one of these daggers.
Yeah.
Okay. Erin,
Whoa.
something in you seems to be trying to break apart from you. Now that you're in danger, you have access to the first warlock feature you gained.
The two heads?
Yep.
That's technically the last on my list.
Yep, I know.
That's fine. Cool. Well, I guess I can do that, can't I?
If you want to.
I'm gonna zoom in so I can actually read what it says. Give me a moment.
Yep.
Do-do-do-do.
Adding your features always a good
Yeah.
idea.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm gonna split in two, I guess.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So, out of your body shoots a spectral version of the figure you had seen previously, the rest of you had seen. Vestra and Venrith steps out of the shorter Erin. Where would you like to place them?
Can I have them on the other side of the wolf that's like nose to nose with me?
Yep.
Cool. Do-do-do. Oh, don't say it like that. God.
They're about to Eiffel Tower that wolf.
Do-do-do-do.
Really?
Bruh.
Can I just whack it with the umbrella?
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do. Just a strength roll, correct?
Yep.
I've already forgotten how to play D&D. Never
Yeah.
mind.
You hit the side of the wolf and it looks unmoved by it.
Wait, do I not get flanking?
It lowers its armor class. We're not doing
okay.
flanking advantage because there's other things that give advantage at the moment.
Okey-dokey, just checking.
So its armor class lowers, but it does not have advantage.
Cool, just wanted to check.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. That's all I can
Okay.
do.
Devin, your turn.
Hello. With this sword, I have reach, right?
Yeah, but it's at disadvantage until you can master that weapon.
Yeah. Can I kind of go diagonally from the wolf, like
Yeah.
there? Pull out the sword and try to swing it
Yep.
at the wolf. Okay. All right. I'll give it a go at disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're not proficient with this weapon. Oh,
Nine.
so you go to hit it, and it flings, and just as it's about to hit, it pulls back because there wasn't enough force behind it. But you would have thought too much force would have hit Erin, but no, it just comes back.
Oh shit. That's not what I wanted to happen.
Okay, we're gonna wait for Griff. Is Griff back?
Yay! Yay.
Yeah, I'm back.
Cool. Okay, so you would have actually gone. You would have gone first after the wolves,
Okay.
but the wolves have pretty much surrounded you. You get the turn now.
Right. I'm gonna punch it.
Yep. Punch that wolf. Yep, that hits. Crack. It whimpers a little bit from the hit, but it still looks agitated and ready to attack.
Can I make? I don't know if this is a move I can make, but can I like make some kind of movement to try and like intimidate it back or something like that, just to make it want to run away?
From what you can see, you can give it a go, but at the moment, these wolves look a lot more skinnier. They need food.
Okay. Yeah. I guess that would be an intimidation check, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I make kind of like a stomping movement. Like, if you come closer, there's more where that came from, basically.
It looks like its hunger's more important. You could check the stream. It has done a GM roll, but it's passed. Its hunger's more important to it right now. And it's the wolf's turn. Okay. One's going to attempt to attack Griff.
Wait, why is there two errands?
Yeah, you missed something.
One of them's not an Aaron.
One of them's
one of them's a Venris.
a purple Vestron Venrith that stepped out of Erin and walked around the wolf as a spirit form. By the way, Blaze, just as a heads up, you are half health, and the other one has the other half of your health.
I'm on 7. Which one of us has 4?
You can have 4.
Yay! Thank you.
Okay.
Oh god.
Right. The wolf's going to attack Griff.
That is a hit.
You take 4 piercing as it bites onto your arm and just starts munching. Okay, the one right above Charlie. After being stabbed by Charlie, a little bit more scared of them that they're going to get hit if they attack. They're going to go turn on Antoinette. Antoinette, does a 7 hit?
It does not.
It bites the bag and you pull the bag out of its mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. One is going to attack Erin. And attempt to attack them. Does a 13 hit?
Let me have a check. Yeah.
You take
Yeah.
5 points of piercing damage.
Oh, Aaron's gone.
Oh.
And you bamf, but you reappear where Vestron was, with the remaining 4 health. What was your initiative?
I have 3 health, not 4.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My initiative was 12.
Cool. And this wolf that's just here, it would have been in the same time frame, so it's actually going to go for Devon. Dev
Yeah.
does a... Yeah.
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 4
yeah, it does
piercing.
hit me. I'm down.
As you lot all start getting attacked by his wolves, Devon gets bit and thrown to the ground by one of the wolves. Sasha, can you roll for initiative, please?
I can indeed.
18. Okay. So that was the wolf's turn. Asian, your turn.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, Griff's turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad.
So, teeth gritted, kind of almost snarling from pain. I'm going to use the fact that the wolf in front of me is biting into my arm.
Yep.
And, like, slam it down onto my knee on the throat.
Yep.
Does that hit?
That hits.
So yeah, I basically slam its throat onto my knee, half trying to get it to let go and half trying to just fucking knock it out.
It's taken severe damage. It is now bloodied.
And as it lets go, I just kind of, just painfully growl at it like, fucking go!
Fantastic. Just 1 second. You growl at it and it's limping backwards. So you need to double check something. Okay. 5. Okay. Asian, your turn.
Cool. Asian is quickly going to survey the situation.
Would you like to describe your characters? Sorry, first. That might work
Yes.
better.
She's relatively tall and at first glance appears close to human. And then you see the horns. Her hair being relatively close cropped yet still messy allows them to protrude seemingly even further out of her head, being a light blue curling round the frame to frame the front of her face. She wears a very loose robe, and her chest and thighs are wrapped, so to essentially look like she's wearing a crop top and a pair of shorts. However, they are very carefully bound, and the parts of her that are not covered in clothing instead are covered in patches of light blue scales. She looks notably muscular, and these are put to very clear use as she quickly bounds forwards, draws her longbow, and takes a shot at this wolf here.
Yep. With 6 misses.
Completely messes it up.
Yep. Okay. Is that your turn?
She will instead yell, directed at Antoinette. It's just, good, keep up with that weapon.
Okay. Charlie.
Jumps on-
Okay, the thing just tried to attack Antoinette, and I really need to go deal with Devon, so... I stab.
Yep, attack.
Desperate stabbing.
Frantically trying to knife. That hits, and that brings the wolf down. You stab it into it, the wolf
Okay.
slowly just
Stay safe.
tries to claw and drops to the floor.
Like to try and, like, around...
Yep,
this thing off Devon?
yep. So bonus action attack, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. Missed.
Yep. Bring the dagger down and the wolf just pushes you off. This one seems out for blood.
I'm trying to, like, stop it from
Yeah.
attacking Devon anymore.
Okay, Antoinette.
Okay, I think seeing this bow person with Griff would sort of make Ant be like, okay, they could probably handle that one. I've never seen Griff go down in a fight before, so this should be okay. But you know who I have seen go down in a fight before? Aaron. So I'm gonna move to this one. I'd move here, and as I'm like approaching this wolf, I yell, "Okay!" And that's to Asian.
Yep.
And I just want to underarm swing my bag at the wolf.
Yep. Roll attack. That hits.
Hey!
Hey, was my weapon just 2d4, right?
Yes.
So it's not 4d4?
Sure.
Oh,
Yay!
P.S. Once you make it to the village, that weapon will be nerfed as a heads up. But yeah, for now.
9.
9 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
That's the first time this one's been hit, hasn't it? Yeah.
I think-
It's still up. It's very badly injured.
I'm so
It just
sorry.
turns its head on you, as its head has just been half caved in by chainmail and rocks.
Oh.
Aaron, your turn.
And probably like token a moment to like blink at having just been like scooted into a different space of being. But it's gonna still like, well, the umbrella's still gonna bonk.
Yep.
That was a 5 hit.
Nope.
Darn it. That's pretty much all I can do, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Dev, first death save of the game.
Okay. Oh god, my sheet's messed up. Give me 1 second.
Yep, that's fine.
God, where are they?
3 days away from the village. That's fine.
12.
Remember you have human determination.
Well, that was a success.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You had determination.
Yeah, most people have human determination. Okay, the wolves. One is going to try and attack Charlie. Charlie.
Down.
Yep.
Oh god.
As the wolf bites you and chucks you to the floor. The other one is gonna, after realizing for some reason they can't kill Aaron, in their mind, they are gonna actually go for Antoinette. Misses. Probably because of the caved in head.
Yeah. I'll do it.
And then the last one is going to try and attack Griff.
Yep, that's a hit.
Griff, you take 3 damage.
Yeah, he goes down.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Right. Griff, first death save.
Yep. That's D20. Oh, I can just click death save.
Yep. Okay, that's a pass. Asian. You've just seen 3 of the people get dropped by these wolves.
The wolf that's closest,
Yep.
how damaged does it look?
It looks close to death. It looks, I believe, these two, the 2 closest to you looks close to death. The last one over here looks untouched. This one is just taking people out.
Cool. She's gonna... They're all various degrees of a problem,
Mm-hmm.
which is... She's gonna go for the one that's closest, so she's gonna step up to this one. But not directly attack it.
Yep.
Instead, she's gonna reach down, place a hand on Griff's shoulder, and a gentle green glow emanates from her palms and into his shoulder as she casts Cure Wounds on him.
Fantastic. And as you cast, yeah, Griff, you restore, I believe, all your hit points.
Yep, that's all of them.
Yep.
So he just kind of staggers back up.
She helps him to his feet, kind of grins at him and goes, "Looks like we need a heavy hitter like you around here."
Thanks.
I will also point out, Griff, you are feeling slightly injured. You now have a injury to your face. So there's a few scratch marks. At the moment, you can keep fighting this fight, but afterwards you're going to need to get that checked. But you've got a huge
That's
scratch.
wounds and injuries.
We'll do that after the combat, but just remember it's your face. Okay. Any bonus actions?
I don't think I can do another attack as a bonus action, can I?
No.
No. In that case, I think that's it.
Okay. Charlie. First death save.
Click the death save thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
First failure.
So I'm using human determination?
Yep. So that uses up it for the short rest.
Oh.
You roll again.
Yep.
You're up on 1 hit point. What do you want to do on your turn?
I'm gonna fucking stab the wolf in front of me!
Okay, attack.
like, Charlie's gone down and then just gone, rolls over, like, onto one knee and just slashes. like, fuck off!
That hits. That wolf has now been injured. Yep, bonus action.
A bonus action?
Yep.
Get
That's
away!
that does 1 damage. Remember, because you don't have 2 weapon fighting.
Oh.
Oh, that misses us anyway. But yeah. You stab. You miss. You're back up. I'm assuming you use your movement to get up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm up and standing and, like, over it. Just going, like, bleeding from wherever it bit me. Like,
Maybe Charlie's a barbarian. We just don't know it. Right. Antoinette.
you hurt somebody! Who I care about!
Okay, I'm gonna try and swing at it with my bag again, I guess.
Yep.
Kinda, don't know what I got.
Smack that bag. Yep.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that fucks up the
7
dog.
damages. Yeah.
You just cave its head in a second time. It
Yeah.
drops.
I'm not gonna go for its face because I feel like you feel bad about that. I just want to hit it like on the back and have it collapse.
God.
I'm like, oh god!
Back it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna charge at this one and just sort of, get ready to. I'm winding up.
Yep. Oh my god, to be honest, the Charlie situation's kind of clutch the situation.
Yep.
Aaron.
Well, having seen that violent display.
You also feel something charge up in your hand. You now have access to Eldritch Blast if you want it.
Oh, absolutely! Can I shoot it through the tip of the umbrella?
Yes.
Cool.
What, with Veteran's head poking out of it?
Oh, that's horrifying, actually.
Just pokes his head over the top and just points a finger.
Yeah, okay, then, yeah. If I can point the umbrella at this wolf here,
Yep.
and just kind of goes bang.
Yep.
Literally
The
just says
dirt
the
is gone.
word. I don't know how to roll spells on this sheet.
Okay. It's in the attacks, I believe, on the first page.
Is it?
At the bottom.
Oh, umbrella +2. I think I get +5.
Eldritch Blast is +5.
I'm like looking, and I feel like I might just be an idiot.
One sec, let me double check your character sheet.
It'd be your charisma plus proficiency.
Oh yeah, the umbrella's +2, that's correct. No, the umbrella's not even +2. That's fine.
I don't know why that's got +2. I think it's. I
Uh,
don't know.
do you want me to add Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, please. I don't know what's going on with this sheet. I'm not the smart one. I'm the decent art one.
You're the very good at art one. Shut up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel threatened now, still.
Yeah, good. You should. I like how I said that. And then I saw the edit you did of Devin with the dress on. Excellent. Yes, very good at art.
Thank you. I do try. I do
Okay,
try.
one
Yes,
second.
yes. Your Photoshop skills.
I'll just have to add this quickly.
That's okay. I'm sorry that I'm being awkward for this.
It's alright. I think it's 60, but you can fix that later.
Shooting your first laser is not easy.
It's not. It's like the wolves are like stepping aside. They're like, take your time. Take your time.
Yeah.
I can't wait for all this to be done and then you miss.
There you go.
You're really funny.
There you go.
It would be good.
Alright, here we go. Are you ready for a miss?
Baby's first man.
Oh shit! Oh!
Okay, that works. That does it. Roll that. That wolf's dead.
Holy shit!
shit.
That wolf is just
Oh,
gone.
Fuck.
When you lace.
That's just gone. That's dead.
Yeah.
See like a flash of light behind us.
Yep.
You just hear Aaron go bang, and then you see a flash of light, and that's it.
Erin really just went, nah, I'm good, actually.
Yep, just points out. Bang. Wolf is gone.
Bang,
Right.
wolf is gone.
Devon.
Go.
Death save.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh.
You have a... Oh, that's not good. Let me find what that is. You have a chest injury.
Oh.
You have scar marks down your front.
Can I human determination?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, well, that's not okay.
Yep, there goes your human determination.
Big F.
Okay.
That was a fail. Rip. Fuck.
The wolves. The wolf. Seeing Antoinette. And then seeing Charlie. It's going to turn its gaze on... Let's see. Odd will be Charlie.
Yep, I'm about to go down again, probably.
Don't do too much damage.
13.
Does that hit?
13 is my armor class. Yeah,
Oh.
13 is my
You
armor.
drop again. And take a second
Ooh.
injury.
Oh.
You
So
now
the
have...
good news is that didn't kill me outright.
Yep.
Yeah.
What did I roll?
2.
Okay, your leg has now been bitten as well, and you've got scar marks down your leg. And open injuries.
They're not scar marks currently.
Yep, yep. Okay, Griff, you have just seen a blast send the wolf in front of you. Completely wipe out the wolf, and as you turn around, you've just got Erin currently just spinning the umbrella, and you just see a purple hand disappear.
Yeah, so I see the wolf go down in front of me, and then at first I turn to look at who fired the thing, 100% ready to punch the new threat. See that it's Aaron, and then I see Dev and Charlie on the floor, and I just kind of focus on this one fucking wolf,
Yep,
and I charge it.
Coolio.
And I'm gonna miss, I bet. Yeah.
Yep,
Oh.
you go to bring it down, you just miss. There's too many people in the way, trying to be careful.
No, I'm gonna human determination.
Okay. Yep, you hit the wolf.
Yes!
Yeah, so first punch misses,
Yep.
and then I just bring a second one up, and like uppercut the wolf's chin,
Yep,
doing 3 damage.
yep, the wolf seems to be a bit dazed. It looks like it might run now. It looks very badly injured, and it knows this ain't a victory. Even if it keeps pushing it, it won't win.
Looks like damn, this an L, bro.
Asian,
Damn.
your turn.
Am I correct in thinking that anybody can stabilize another character, or is that different?
You can do a medicine check to try and stabilize someone.
Cool. She's figured they've probably got a handle on it. So she's gonna come up here and
Yep.
she's gonna, because she can reach Charlie, so she's gonna try and stabilize Charlie.
Okay, medicine check. Yep. They're not awake, by the way. They are just stable. You've stopped the bleeding from both injuries.
Cool. Cool.
Okay, Charlie, you are unconscious. Antoinette.
I have the mental image of Asian just holding their hand over each wound, like like when a ship is sinking and water starts pouring in.
Yep.
Oh no.
Alright, and yeah, she's just been winding up that bag and she's ready to I'm not gonna say let her rip because that might rip the bag. Well, okay, human determination.
Everyone using that human determination.
Well, okay, never
No.
mind.
Aaron.
Well, now that I can fire lasers, I'd like to fire another laser.
Yeah.
Because, of course.
Fire that umbrella.
And I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit.
Purple laser beam flies out and just crackles between Antoinette and the wolf and just flies off into the distance and just dissipates.
It's a good thing that Devon's on the floor and not standing.
No.
Sorry, still getting the hang of it.
That was you?
Ah!
Devon, death save.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Can you imagine if it's a nat 1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't you scared me for a
Two
moment
successes. 2 successes and a fail. Let's
Yep.
go.
Hungry Wolf is going to turn on Antoinette.
Rude.
6.
Ah, I'm down.
Ah!
Ah!
Yep, none of us have hit points.
Griff,
Fuck you, Wolf.
hit it. Go on. Hit it. Yep. 3 damage, yeah?
Yay.
You bring the final punch, and as it hits its head, it goes to bite one more time, and it just collapses.
Yeah, I try and get it away from Antoinette before it bites, but it just like bites in, and I just like punch it off of her.
And as you do, it crackles down, and we're going to keep initiative up because people are on dire states. Asian, you've got Charlie currently covered. Dev looks fucked.
I was gonna say, if I leave Charlie, will that destabilize, or is she now fine?
They are fine for a good couple of minutes, so you can let go and go sort out Dev, but they'll both need proper treatment.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, Asian will carefully sort of lift her hands away, be like, "Okay, hold on for a moment," and she will step carefully around and make an attempt to stabilize Dev, doing kind of like a ooh. She sort of like takes in how bad the situation is, like, oh dear.
Yep,
I
make
think Devon just has his tongue stuck out right now like that.
make a medicine check. There we go. Dev is stabilized, but
Let's
unconscious.
go. What's my injury as well, by the way?
Your injury was a stomach one because I rolled it early.
Yeah. She's gonna point to Antoinette and be like, "Do any of you know medicine?"
Okay. Just quickly, Antoinette, can you make a death save? Because it will happen before people react. Okay.
I don't know medicine, but I can probably hold wounds.
Good enough.
I'm just gonna make the way over to Ant, who is the
Yep.
closest. I'm just gonna try and stabilize her, I guess.
Yep. Roll a medicine check. It's not working.
Sticking the brolly in won't help.
Doesn't know medicine.
Okay.
I might
Griff.
have played like Surgeon Simulator, but that's it.
No.
I
Not.
have angrily stomped over to this wolf, and I am snapping its neck to make sure.
Okay. Can you make a strength check?
Hey.
Strength.
Yep, that's enough. It's quite a
Just
weak wolf at this
twist
point.
the head the wrong way, and then stalk over to the next one.
Yep. Okay. We'll point out that wolf that you did that to, that dropped Dev, and it also dropped Charlie twice. That wolf was a MVP for the wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was definitely most angrily taking care of that one.
Yeah. Asian.
Guess not. She'll make an attempt to stabilize Antoinette.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Don't even need to say anymore. They are
Slap my ass and
stabilized.
the bleeding stops. You just like point finger guns like, you're okay, right? And the bleeding just ceases. That's what a 20 looks like.
Asian just gives you like a little pat on the head and you're fine.
Yeah. She just like snuggles in. She's cozy. She's just
Yeah.
breathing. This is the nightcap.
Yeah, Aishin kind of takes a look at the 3 injured ones, goes, okay, shrugs off the green robe that she was wearing, and starts just ripping it up to wrap around the various wounds as best she can.
Okay. Just start wrapping it. And you believe with enough time you could... You think you could at least make it so they could be woken up, but they're going to need a lot of rest after that.
Yeah.
Can you make a survival check, please? It will be at advantage, but that's enough anyway. You know for a fact that nearby there is a river that you could probably rest at, slightly north from here.
She's gonna kind of eye up the 2 remaining like awake people. How good do how strong do each of them look?
No. Just no.
Judging by the fact that he is currently in the process of turning a wolf inside out, he looks pretty strong. He looks very strong. He's incredibly muscular, but also the heal that you did on him definitely just kind of... There's nothing wrong with him now.
Well, at least we've got one helping hand. Don't suppose you're much good at carrying people, are you? Directed at Aaron.
I can try, but I think that I would be more likely to drop them.
How good are you at dragging people?
I can try.
Alright. There's a river nearby that would be a little easier to rest at than here. It's just a case of getting these 3 there. It's not a fantastically good idea to wake them up now. They're going to need to rest this off for a while. And she'll sit and consider for a little while. With the snoring. What's your name, by the way?
Aaron.
Interesting. I'm Aishun. She'll hold out a hand.
Nice to meet you.
Glad you made it through. Some interesting spell work you did there.
No. I'm really good at it. So sometimes.
She just kind of raises an eyebrow. It's like, she looks entertained. She's got like a little smirk, but she kind of just raises an eyebrow at you, like, "Aye."
Yeah. It's the umbrella. It's all the umbrella. It's definitely magical umbrella.
Magical. Alright. Can't question it.
Erin, you also feel a brief, like, rub of the shoulders, and then just this in your head go, well, that went better than I thought it was going to go. And it dissipates.
Okay. I mean, it could have gone worse. I mean, it
could have.
More than anything, it could have gone better. It could definitely have gone better.
Indeed it could, but you survived. That's the important thing. Is Griff done with turning wolves inside out?
Yeah, probably by this point.
Cool.
You got your fill.
Who out of the people down looks like the heaviest?
I believe it's Devon.
Yeah, probably Devon.
It will be Devon, then Antoinette, then Charlie.
in that case, he's just going to silently stomp over to Devon and like fireman carry him, or at least attempt to.
Yep. With a very slow pace, all three of you, as long as you're picking up, let's say, if Aishan was picking up Antoinette, Erin would be able to drag Charlie at least like half on the shoulders.
Trying.
Cool.
Yeah,
Absolutely
with the
trying
feet
my best.
probably like sliding in the dirt.
Yeah.
That leg injury is gonna need some treating.
Well,
That can be done later.
that's fine. It's alright, because
Just
Aaron's got
to be
Heelys,
dragged-
so...
Yeah, Healy's
Yeah.
help
Heelys
injuries.
will help. Yeah,
In
totally.
the forest. In the forest.
Yeah,
100%.
Healy's.
Yeah, Asian, when Griff grabs Devon, Asian will kind of look over and just be like, alright, don't even need to ask, that's good. And she'll, pick up Antoinette and point Aaron to Charlie and just be like, if you both follow me, do the best you can, I'll lead you to the river.
Yep.
Hope you get set up.
Thanks, much appreciated.
Of course.
If you want to talk about anything on the way, please do so.
Oh, are we able to bring the stuff as well?
Yeah,
we
yeah,
got left
yeah.
behind? Cool.
Hey, you just leave the helmet. You just leave the helmet. No. Yeah, you're all good. You walk through the woods and you eventually get to a river.
Okay. She steps over to the edge, sets Antoinette down, gestures for the others to do the same.
I'm gonna try to put him down gently, but it's probably a bit of a drop.
Thump.
Oh god, my stomach injury now.
And then I'll just... Yeah, so I put Devon down, and then I just kind of wander a short distance away and just sit by the river, dabbing at my bleeding face.
Okay.
Everyone's like trying their best to like drag Charlie. They're probably lagging behind a bit. Kind of drop her a little bit unceremoniously, and they're just like, I hate this.
Not used to travel, huh?
Nope.
Sit down for a little bit. Rest.
Yeah.
She'll take like a damp strip of cloth and kind of like clean up the wounds of the unconscious three a little bit. And glance over to Aaron, just like, are you also doing alright? Injured?
Yes, but I'm less injured than them, probably.
Fair, but you're awake? Do you know anything about tending to your own injuries?
No.
Alright, where are you hurt?
I'm just gonna kind of gesture to like where they got bit, which I imagine was probably like the arm, the non-umbrella arm.
Yeah.
She'll step over with like the damp bit of cloth. It's like, may I at least clean this up a bit?
Go ahead.
And she'll carefully sort of dab away at the arm, just cleaning away any blood and dirt and grossness that got on it.
Yeah.
And tear up a little bit more what's left of the robe to bandage it up.
Okay. Yep.
Not exactly magic, but I'll try to save it where I can.
The wound doesn't look like it's going to get infected. It's not going to make it better, but you've helped.
Alright. It'll heal slowly in its own time. Unless that fancy umbrella of yours happens to know any sort of healing spells.
And Aaron, they're just gonna pull the umbrella kind of close. Like, know how to heal.
I don't know.
Shit.
Just give me 1 second, I can give it a try.
It's gonna give it a go. Gonna make an attempt.
And green fire briefly shoots out the umbrella. You just hear a shit.
Nope. Not healing. Nope. Doesn't seem to heal. Sorry. I don't think it's a healing umbrella.
Cauterizing.
You have access to green flame blade.
Stop.
If that's one of the.
Anyway.
Did you have that spell? Yeah.
No.
Oh, you don't have access to green flame blade yet, then.
It's much like interesting. I don't know that,
Vestron does, but you don't.
but I don't know.
Would be aesthetic of you saying that. Like, what?
A thunder energy comes out of it. There you go. Just a crackling, brief bit of thunder
Oh.
instead of the green flame.
Unless that's a healing thunder, I don't think it has that.
Don't try and heal them with it.
Capability.
No. I don't believe healing thunder is a thing. No. No matter. You'll be alright.
Sure.
She'll step over to who look. I'm assuming Devon looks the worst, but out of the other two, who looks kind of the most in need?
Charles?
Charlie, quite easily.
Charlie's the one with 2 injuries.
Yeah, Charlie's got like 2 injuries.
Yeah. In that case, she's gonna first rest her hands on Devon, and then on Charlie, and in turn, she's gonna use up her remaining 2 slots to do cure wounds on either of them.
Okay. So just run that through me again. Cure wounds on.
Devon,
Yeah.
and then on Charlie.
Okay. That wakes you up. And that also wakes you up. We're using it to heal them health or fix the injuries.
Good question.
Because in Giffyglyph, you can remove an injury, but it costs the entire cure wounds. So it's either you can heal them, but they're going to have an injury, or you can heal the injury and just leave them to wake up manually, but they're not going to get as much health.
I assume probably heal the injury.
Okay. So they are both still unconscious, but they both lose an injury. So Devon, you lose your 1 injury.
Oh yeah.
Charlie, you lose 1 of your injuries.
Chest injury.
Yep. Cool.
I figured that would be more important than
Yeah.
the leg.
Yeah. And from what you can tell, if they sleep for 8 hours, or you leave them unconscious for 8 hours, they're going to get some health back. They're going to be able to at least wake up and walk a bit of it off, but not all of it.
Okay. She'll kind of sit back on her knees and just. Not perfect, but it's something. Gonna turn around to Aaron and Griff. You two hungry at all? Have you eaten?
No, I'm so hungry.
Yep.
Of course. She'll dig around in her pack, and give Aaron a piece of meat and some rations. And then hand over to Griff, give him the same. We should help fill you up at the very least.
He immediately just starts tearing into the food.
Yep. Okay. Each, if you eat the meat or eat a ration, that fills up 2 of your hunger.
Absolutely, I'm eating that. Of course I am.
And if you want to be the lookout, Asian, P4 can get their short rest and sleep.
Yeah.
Okay,
She'll keep watch.
cool. as all 5 of you go to sleep, whether voluntarily or not, you'll get the benefits of a short rest because of extended rests. The 4 of you who are not a leveled character yet, you get to heal a D4.
Let's go.
Well, I only did a D1. That's not.
Yeah.
Do we get to add Constitution?
Yeah,
Okay. So I get 3 hit.
and that goes for you as well, Jojo, if you want to regain hit
Full
points.
HP, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you get full
at the
HP.
moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you want to use the short rest, you can do. Erin.
Yeah, I'd like that, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
And you push up your exhaustion up by 3.
My exhaustion or fatigue?
Fatigue, sorry. Your fatigue up by 3.
Is that all of us?
Yep. You'll get the 4 hours, the 8 hours sleep.
Yeah.
Fixations,
get,
keep and watch.
Human determination back, right?
Yep, you get human determination back if you've lost it. I think that's it.
Yeah.
So, bow lady, what are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
Is this happening at night, yeah?
I
set.
guess.
We'll do that first because I've got something I need to do during the night before I wake up. So yeah, this happens right before you sleep.
me.
I don't see anyone else here with a bow.
Fair enough. I'm a scout for the village. I patrol these areas, make sure that nothing gets too close that's dangerous, and people like you who might be lost out here find their way.
That's good. We were trying to find the village, but not exactly the best navigators.
So I can tell. How long have you been out here?
Oh, God. Wasn't really keeping track. So, most of the day, probably.
With no rest breaks and no food, where exactly do you come from?
That's a long story. We were just kind of dropped out here by someone. Not a lot of supplies and stuff. I think he wanted to kill us, really.
Oh,
But he didn't. So,
that's very unfortunate. Did he have something against you?
I've got to be honest, I've got no fucking clue. He seemed to like us, and then he seemed to not like us, and then he chucked us out here, so... Yeah.
Huh.
Get from that what you will, I guess.
I get from that you might say a very curious kind of person.
You could say that again.
Perhaps more can be gained regarding your story while we travel tomorrow. For now, I believe you should rest up as well.
Yeah, probably. If you need someone to take over and watch, though, I'm more than happy to do it. I'm fairly used to fighting on not a huge amount of sleep.
I will wake you up if I need to switch out.
Thanks. Don't you go running off on us now, eh?
That's not something I do. So don't worry.
Right. I'll trust you. And then he kind of trudges off to find a comfortable spot of dirt.
Yep. So you lay people near trees, so they've actually got shelter. Not that they need it. And as you all go to sleep, something else comes to your mind, Erin.
Great. Give me my dream.
You wake up in a very different place. The city around you, with great tall peaks, with purple windows, all of them stained glass. It seems like you're looking off a balcony above a city. A weird thought of, well, you feel as if you're contemplating something, but you're not sure what. What could be these? What thoughts? What am I thinking about? You're not quite sure. What you do know, though, is whatever this decision means, or whatever the decision is that you make, will affect the world forever, but you're not sure what. And as you stand up tall, you walk back into the room, and you see what looks like a blue elf in over half of a bed. And as you pick up the wand and put it in your bag, you pick up a blade that seems to look like the one that Dev's been using. Puts it into a scabbard. Just awkwardly nods at the bed and leaves towards the door. For some reason, knowing this might be the last. Everybody else, you now all wake up from your dreams.
Oh. Quickly gonna like check over myself and hang on. I thought I got. Okay. What happened to my chest? Definitely. Oh, I got a bit on my chest, but now it's fine.
I think we
How
have to
bad
dance
is-
magic? Wait, do you
Really has
remember
not.
Bow Person? Do you see Bow Person?
Great. Not really. Is that bow person with blue
It is.
hair?
Yeah. Asian.
She looks up.
Charlie is waking up.
Oh. He'll,
I you heal
are you
my
feeling?
chest? Hey. Not dead. Other
Some
than I
improvement?
thought. Healed my chest with magic.
Aye, that I did.
Really?
You and your friend there. She nods to Devon.
Oh, I
Here. Just-
Not a complete fix, but the best I could do for now.
I mean, we're alive, so thank you.
Aye, it's an
Check
improvement from
my
last
leg.
night.
Your leg is still fucked. It's
Aye.
not going to get infected, but it's also not been bound. It's going to take a good hour to bound that. So, if
Hey,
Asian, would you have spent an
I
hour
walk on
bounding it?
or-
Because it needs a full hour for it to be a semi-fixed injury. Like, to a point where it's no longer worried. Like, you don't need to worry about it unless something bad happens. Sasha,
Yes.
did you want to spend the hour doing that? Yeah, an hour of
Uh,
doing that.
Yeah, if Charlie is willing, then Aisha
Yeah.
will find the leg.
Okay.
Like,
Uh,
Charlie will do it if she's awake, whether or not you did it earlier.
Callum,
Yep.
I think you rolled a 7 for my injury. Does that mean it's a head injury?
Yes.
Okay.
Oy.
Should have been wearing my helmet.
Yeah. Maybe you should have been. You wearing glasses, don't you?
I do wear glasses, yeah.
Yeah. You've got a scratch down the side of your, from the top right of your head down to your cheek, or down to your chin. A bad scratch. But also, you currently have a scratch, like a slight cut down the side of one of your glasses, like one of the lenses.
Dang it, I just fix these.
How one?
Huh? Oh,
Why?
still here. Thank you for that. I look at, people that didn't collapse and die.
Yep.
So not me.
Hey!
Um,
Hey, I did a lot of work in that battle.
You did.
me too.
Extra wolf.
I failed to hit a wolf and then got one shot and went down. So,
Well.
and did nothing else. I did a lot that fight.
Looks like Charlie's like gonna like prop up her leg, then reach into her bag and pull out like lunch.
Mm.
I'm so hungry.
Everyone also needs to, because it's now the morning, you need to lower your hunger and thirst by 1.
Can we drink from the lake?
Make a survival check. Can you?
I mean,
as
I
in,
already
do I
am.
have the capability, or is it safe to do so? I'm trying to figure out if it's safe to do so.
It looks like the river's travelled quite far, but looking at it, it's not going to do you. You may have problems in a few
probably
days,
fine.
but it's drinkable.
Yeah, it's fine. Aaron's gonna drink from the river.
Like,
Yeah. Well, whilst everybody else was doing that, Griff had crawled over to the river, dunked his entire head into it,
Yep.
taken a drink, got out, like shook his head like a dog, and then checked the reflection in the river to see what his injury on his face is looking like.
Yeah, you've got a scratch down the side of your face. It's not as bad as everyone else's. Oh, you didn't get a scratch, did you?
No, I did.
No. Oh,
I
did
got
you?
a face scratch.
Okay, yeah. But yeah,
does
it's-
anyone else need food? I say, holding my lunch slightly close to my chest.
Devin's like, no, and then you hear Tommy just going, grumbling. Actually, second
Okay.
thought, maybe.
I guess I'll say it counts as 2 rations, so if you share it with someone, you can both up your hunger, and yeah.
How's my thirst?
Your thirst should be as low as your hunger was.
It's not.
Okay.
Because they had the rations, right? That
Yeah, but that-
too, but not their thirst.
Oh yeah, so your thirst should be beneath okay, I believe.
Okay, it's on thirsty though.
Yeah. So if you drink from the water, if you keep drinking, because we're only going to be here a little while, you can put your thirst back up to max.
Okay, cool.
I will hand Devon one of my sandwiches.
Okay.
He looks a little sad about it, but is going to do it.
I'll pay you. Do you
Don't
some
worry,
dollars?
it's fine.
Oh,
No, it's
no.
the sandwich is like very clearly homemade and really nice. Like someone very clearly packed this packed lunch very nicely.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay. We need to eat.
Thanks. Is a ration 1 or 2?
At 1.
Hunger. Okay.
1 hunger. I was allowing it for 2 last night because Asians got bigger amounts of food.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Can I eat my snacks?
Yeah? Do you have snacks?
Yeah.
Okay, you
I'll
can
just
eat your
leave them
snacks.
from my inventory.
Yeah.
Big on snacks.
Can I eat my Uno reverse card?
No.
Aw.
Can I eat my my Switch cartridges.
No.
How
I'm
much
also
first can
thinking
I
of like
get?
get out my fruit drink,
Hmm.
just drink the fruit.
Yeah, yeah. That
Can
counts
I
as
see
that cannot
my
be first.
driving license?
That counts as what?
One.
First.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna finish whatever in my whatever's left in my bottle of water, and then drink from the floor water.
Yeah.
How much thirst can I get from that?
You can get a max. I'm gonna say, just for the sake of it, you can get a max of 2 at once, but like because Griff and Erin were both awake 8 hours earlier, they would have been able to have at least 2 uses then, so they can be on full. But you need to get, you can fill it up by 2 for now, and then you can have water if you've got it in the bottle for later.
Yeah, I'll store some in the bottle.
You also hand Devon some of the fruit drink because I'll be like, this
Yeah.
has like nutrients and shit in. Lost blood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's also one, right?
Yeah. Asian,
One
if you
first.
Yeah.
yeah,
one
well
first.
first.
Yeah.
Asian, you remember you've got that stuff at any point.
After having a drink and food, he's gonna. Oh, thanks, Charlie. I'm only gonna get a little bit more water from the river.
Yeah, well, if the drink's now free, I can then fill the bottle.
Yeah.
You do that? I'm not entirely sure about walking on my leg
no,
right now.
Yeah, I got it. And Devin will take the
Yeah.
big bottle and go fit it up and have a drink of the river himself.
Okay.
Does that mean I can put out by an extra 1? Because
Yeah.
Hi, Asian. Thank you for saving us. I think I said that before.
No worries. I'm assuming you lot aren't particularly well versed in, well, your muscular friend over there told me last night that none of you are particularly used to traveling or fighting.
No, I mean, I go walking a bit, but not eating.
Considering that, you held your own surprisingly well out there.
Thanks. Well, I'm used to dealing with dogs, so trying to bite you isn't too different, I guess. Ew! I reach into my bag and I pull out the red potion. Know what this is?
Does she
Oh, Wim.
recognize it at all?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Is it the red one? The reddish
Yeah.
pink? Yeah, it's a health potion. You know that. It's low DC.
Yeah. To the best of my knowledge, that's a health potion.
Health potion? You drink it and it you.
Yes. It heals
think-
you in a similar way to how my magic did.
Okay, that's useful. To keep that for the next time we need it. So we are definitely gonna need it.
I like to think if Devin like overheard that, he'd just shout over, "This world is fucking weird."
Yes. How much do you know about our situation?
Again, only what your friend told me. You've been out here for a day or so, and you got dropped off here by someone who liked you and then didn't. Who seemed to want to kill you, but failed in doing so.
Okay. The name Lanzarak mean anything to you?
She know it?
Yeah, no role needed. He's the Archmage of the Kingdom of Axelos and is technically proxy ruler. Even though like the king's in charge, he pretty much rules.
Of course I do. He's an important figure. Why?
Hmm. You like him? Or neutral? Or negative?
Well, I can't say I've ever met the man myself, but he rules the kingdom, essentially, so kind of have to like someone like that, don't you?
Okay. Yeah. So, technically we didn't get dropped off here. We got dropped off in a cave over there. I point in the direction of the mountain. I look
Yeah.
for the mountain.
Yeah, it's quite an obvious mountain.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure it's a cave so much as because there was an actual door. And skeletons in it. Wasn't good. Oh shit, Erin! Erin, how's your previous injury doing?
Yeah, it's fine.
Have you checked it? Do you want to come over and let me check it?
Yay. Just gonna like kind of do like the shuffle by. Okay, I'll get.
Yes, Mom.
It looks nowhere near as bad as your other injury in Antoinette's. Just glancing.
Like healing well, or is it healing naturally well?
It looks like it's healed well, but if this was like, let's say, on Earth, it should have taken slightly longer to heal.
Okay.
Maybe like a day and a half, 2 days.
But I will like unwrap the wrappings. Okay. That seems to be doing really well. Cool. Does it still need to be bound? Do I think, or can it be?
Erin's injury.
Yeah, Erin's old injury from when he got stabbed.
You don't think it does?
Should be able to not have these on anymore.
Oh, okay. Hey, Asian? Is that your name?
That's me.
Do you know what this is? Pulls out the purple potion.
Another Arcana check.
Yeah. No idea.
She shakes her head. Unfortunately, I'm not particularly well versed in potions. I can't.
You do know someone that does know. That would probably know, though.
Yeah. There's people in the village. Someone I could take you to who can probably tell you what that is. I myself am more the wilderness person, so to speak.
Oh, bloody excellent. Oh, somebody lead us out of here. Oh, thank fuck.
You make it sound like you've been out here for longer than a day.
I don't do wilderness.
I mean, none of us lived in the wilderness previously, really. Yeah, we're not used to this.
Tarmac roads, skyscrapers, and buildings, please. I need them again.
I have no idea what you just said. Are those city names? Spells?
No. Don't worry. Yeah, that's fine. Not spells. Things. Like roads, buildings.
Ah, yes.
No, not that one.
Live in big cities.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
That makes sense. So you're from one of the larger cities.
Yes.
You can say
Oh.
that.
We're like tourists.
Yeah.
Who?
Except currently unwilling ones because we got teleported into a cave full of evil skeletons.
By
Kinda-
the Archmage, correct?
Yeah.
I didn't
Sorry,
say that.
Archmage who? Who's the Archmage?
Sorry. Yeah. Wait. What? That's crazy.
Just gaslighter. What the fuck?
Can you make me a history check, Asian?
Good at lying.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that you just spill right through what.
From what you remember, there was definitely like a cause for celebration that last night 5 heroes should have turned up. At least from all the like the commotion in multiple towns over the last few weeks.
She squints, points to each of them, like sort of counting, like 2, 3, 4, 5.
As I see her counting,
Yeah.
can I use my 2 heads are better than 1 and split into me and Vestron?
You can do, but remember that will be your last use for the long rest.
Wait, how long's it last?
It lasts for a minute, I believe.
No, in that case, no, I won't use it.
Yeah, it's a minute and it's proficiency, so you only get 2 per long rest.
Devin wants to point at Asian and just be like 6.
Actually, no. What if I get two uses for long rest? Yeah, I'm gonna split out.
You've used 1.
Vestron.
You've used 1.
Oh shit, long rest.
That was a
Fuck,
short
you're
rest.
right.
Yeah.
Because of
Motherfucker.
extended rests.
In that case, no, I'm not using it.
Okay.
That would have been really fun though.
Hmm.
She kind of squints. It's like, how did you get so far out here when you're supposed to be in the capital?
Oh, we're definitely not supposed to be in the capital.
No.
We are definitely
Yeah.
not supposed to be there.
No, another city.
Um.
You know, far to the east.
Okay.
Yeah, we're from somewhere from like the Elysian.
Majocracy.
Yeah.
No.
No, not that one.
I like to think that she's just watching this with like a raised eyebrow and like crossed arms.
We are from and everyone's gonna pull up the umbrella and go, Vestron, tell me a city in the Elysian Kingdom, quick.
Elif Serene, Elif Tapel.
We're from Ilith Tapel.
Good choice.
That's where we were visiting from.
Yeah, that one. That one, yeah.
We're still new to the area, that's why we're like struggling so much. We were staying with the elves, and then there was an incident with magic. You know how it is in the Elysium Majocracy. And we kinda ended up getting sent away.
Right.
And now we're here, and we desperately want to go back. Home at this point. We've had enough traveling. We want to go home.
Like, Charlie has face palmed for the entire life.
I think they're about to face palm even more in a second.
Aisha is just giving the most like withering. You said you're from Lilith DePaul.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Well, not from there, but that's where we were staying.
You're sure?
Maybe? Maybe?
How old are you both?
I'm not, I'm 19. I could honestly be getting it wrong. As I said, we don't really know anything about here or there. We're tourists.
Yeah.
But hey, I can show you some cool magic stuff from where we're from, and that'll be a really cool thing for you to look at.
Yeah.
And gonna pull out their switch.
Okay.
Yes.
Devin's gonna pull out like a toy flip phone.
I'm gonna pull out their switch. And
Okay.
I'm gonna imagine they've got Animal Crossing in a minute, so they're gonna load it up and go, Asian, look at this, and it's gonna
Okay.
hand it over to.
The Asian will kind of just take it very awkwardly, and this is what?
This is a Nintendo.
Okay.
You can use it to play games. Do you like games, Asian?
Do you like jazz?
Asian's it's gone from a look of just amused, like I don't believe you, to what the actual fuck is going on.
Well, the Nintendo, kind of starts to, it lights up, and Aaron leans over, presses a button, goes, I'm gonna show you how to play Animal Crossing. It's really fun. And it's gonna wait until, like, you're looking down at it. And the moment, like, you're not looking, Aaron's just like, gesturing, like, go, fucking go, go!
Wait, what? What?
Can't run, you moron! I just point at my leg.
Then walk!
Aaron! What? Devin's just gonna like.
I like to think that, like, while they're arguing, Asian kind of glances up to watch it. Just
Aaron just snaps back.
Yeah,
big
we
smile.
Yeah. So, do you like the game?
Have you ever played a game before, Asian?
this game is great, Aaron. You know what other game is also great?
What game is that?
The fact
Charades.
that the city you say you are from vanished 180 years ago.
Oh, I probably just got it mixed up.
Yeah, there's
I'm-
no names so confusing.
And Aaron's gonna like
Ollie
do
is
like a big eye, like, oh,
laughing, by the way.
I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I got that mixed up.
Okay, that's enough of that. She'll hand the switch back. She's very careful with it because she doesn't understand what it is, but she's also like, it probably shouldn't be broken. But she'll hand it back to Aaron and be like, I believe this is yours. And I
Yeah,
also believe,
thank you.
for whatever reason, the Archmage decided that he didn't want you as the 5 heroes for whichever purpose, and you somehow wound up out here
Because
instead
we're
of over
not.
there. Because you're not?
Yeah, we're not heroes. Never claimed to be
No.
heroes.
Yeah,
Never
so,
wanted to be heroes.
He like summoned us from where we live, and was like, "Oh, you're a bunch of heroes," and we said, "No, we're not," but kind of insistent. And then they fed us pizza, and then he made us put on rings that did fucking nothing, and I think they were meant to do something. And then he teleported us out into a skeleton cave.
Yeah.
So you know, not big fans of the guy.
I have a question. Now that Hi, yes, I was lying. Anyway, so, is it legal to summon people still? Because Mr. Lanzarak did not seem too keen on other people knowing that he, you know, made a blunder and gotten us instead. So,
Does she know this information?
She would know that the last few times it's happened, it's been a multi-nation decision to summon them. Not just one person going, we're summoning them, because they need to get it right.
Did he mention anybody else's decision being involved?
no,
You seem to think that no one else would know.
yeah.
In
If he
that
just got
case,
rid of us, that it would be fine.
perhaps a grey area. Usually it's something that's discussed upon with other nations, so that this, and she gestures, does not happen. To the best of my knowledge, at least.
Asian, can you answer me a question, please?
I can try my best.
Does this world have cops?
Please.
Yes,
Had gods.
but I'm not sure if we can hold the Archmage to the same standard that we hold the rest of us.
Okay.
It may need a little bit more evidence than simply walking up and proclaiming that you are accidentally someone from another world.
What if?
Did you see the Nintendo? I think we can prove it.
Yeah. Also, what if people saw us, the ones that like brought us pizza, that stayed in our room to make sure
Yeah,
we're
there was-
okay?
There was Owain and some of the other guards, right?
Yeah.
If
Guards
they
that
were
you
stationed, they'd
harassed about the
likely-
moon.
Yes.
We did harass. Also, yeah, the moon.
Okay, the moon. I love the moon. I really want to find out about the moon. But I feel like we have a better opportunity to basically throw Lanzarak under the bus here.
If those were guards stationed there by Lanzarak, it will be very hard to make them confess. Possible, because it always is, but it won't be particularly easy. People tend to be rather loyal to the Archmage.
Ant is gonna sort of speak up from the riverside, and she'd been silent this whole time. She was sort of like in her feels, you know, like looking into the water, and then she kind of got brought out of that by the Animal Crossing theme music. Either way, so she was just kind of sat here looking confused for a while, and she's been like staring at Erin, and she sort of points and says, "What about that?"
What about Aaron?
No, Erin's necklace. We got that from inside the long sealed, undisturbed temple that you can only open from the
yeah.
inside.
I also
Erin,
got this sword.
Erin, you are feeling a massive wave of anxiety and worry coming from the crystal, as it's mentioned.
Erin's just gonna like kind of
Erin's
like
magic shit.
as slowly as I can, just kind of like tuck it inside their jacket. Okay,
I mean,
what
Magic
necklace are you-
thing.
What are you talking about,
Erin,
Ant?
please.
okay, well, whatever we might have found in there is definite proof that we were inside there. And like was when I looked at it earlier, we all agreed that it couldn't be opened from the outside. So we had to be put in there by someone. So that would prove that we were there, right?
It
Right,
doesn't prove
possibly,
who
but,
teleported us there.
It doesn't prove it, and also that might not be the only one of its kind in terms of the space you were put into. Otherwise, if this teleportation thing has happened more than once and he's gotten the wrong people, I suspect I would have found more people than just you wandering around out here, which I have not.
Well,
What if they were the
They might
skeleton?
have.
What do you... Maybe.
The skeletons looked quite old and had actual weapons and shit.
It's been a while since they
They
summoned
might have
people,
been
right?
killed. They might. Yeah, they might have been, as far as we know, they have been
The thing-
killed by the monsters.
True.
Oh, yeah, the
the
monster.
necklace and the sword, as you mentioned, they could very well be evidence. They could also just as easily be spun to be any magical artifact. Again,
what about the guy inside the necklace?
There is a bigger wave of anxiety coming over you, Erin.
I'm sorry, what?
To the point where you're starting to feel a little bit sick from it.
Am I good to lie down for a minute?
Oh, of course. Are you...
I'm not
You feel
feeling
alright?
very well. I think the water is not good. I've got a tummy ache. And Erin's just gonna quickly walk off.
Yeah.
And then just like
Yeah.
sit down and lie down.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Necklace had something in it. Spoke to us. What's his name?
There is a lot of warping coming from the crystal.
There's something?
Anyway, can you guys stop talking about this? You're not making me feel any better. And then Erin's just gonna whisper into the umbrella, calm down. It's fine. It's fine.
Many states want me dead.
Okay, it's not fine. Anyway, so the name of the thing we encountered was
Vanilla ice.
Ice, baby.
The name was Vesti.
Vesti?
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely Vesti.
okay. sure.
Last name given, but last name not wanting to be shared.
Fair
Right.
enough.
Bestie.
Regardless of the name, I, again, am not an expert in these areas. I couldn't tell you if it would count as legitimate evidence or if it could simply be passed off as yet another magical artifact from any kind of dungeon. There's, I'm sure you know, if you're not from, if you're one of the supposed 5 heroes who got summoned here, you probably don't, but there's many magical artifacts around. Once your friend over there is feeling better, we can start journeying towards the village and hopefully get you a little more well equipped for your travels.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of these broken swords, but nothing better.
Why do you have so many broken swords?
I pull out the I indicate the 5 daggers that I have.
Yep.
Devin also holds up the one that he has.
Okay.
Oh no, I have 2.
Yeah. The main is that the daggers or the
Yeah, the daggers.
okay.
Good question. How ruined is my shirt? Because I do not have chest armor.
Oh, it's fucked. There's 3 tears down it that you're having to hold things together at the moment.
Oh, I need to speak.
Just
to you,
gonna.
Coach.
I get the remain to my back scripts because I imagine I've just taken off the bottom.
Yeah.
To, put that over the top.
Yep.
I'm gonna need to clean these.
Perhaps some new clothes as well.
Erin,
Hi.
you do see Vestron eventually reappearing and sit next to you. And I think Antoinette's coming towards you as well. Wasn't entirely sure.
Yep.
Spud, is Antoinette coming to sit down as well?
Yes, I had stopped
Okay.
because you started speaking. I was like, oh shit.
But yeah, it's he appears and just briefly says to you, I'm not entirely sure why, but there's a feeling I felt an aura that a lot of people, I think I did something bad, but I'm not sure what it was, or if it was good or bad, or what it was, but whatever it did, it caused a lot of people pain.
You okay? You're not like a war criminal, are you?
I don't know.
Oh.
Possibly, but
Oh,
I don't feel bad. As in, I don't feel
That's worse.
I don't feel like I'm bad. I felt bad about it. I don't know. I don't feel it was out of anger. It felt like it was a lesser of 2 evils at the time. He's just scratching his head.
I've played Dragon Age. I know what this is like. But seriously, you need to remember fast, because if you're a war criminal, things are going to get probably a little rough.
Yes, just keep it hidden while I try and remember. If I remember, I will tell you.
Okay,
You have
great,
my
thank
word.
you.
But
Do
I
I
just
see Aaron talking to themselves?
Yeah.
By the way?
Yeah.
Okay. I won't interrupt.
Aaron's still lying down as well. Just talking into the air.
war criminal.
Are you facing away from Anne?
No. They're literally lying flat on their back.
I'm gonna Slav squat next to you.
Oh, hi, Aaron. Hi.
She sort of cocks her head and says, "You don't look well."
I don't feel well. I think the water's bad.
Were you just talking to
The Vesty,
friend.
yeah.
Right. You know, if there's something that you need me to understand, then I trust you, okay?
Yeah, thanks. And yeah, I will definitely do well with that trust. I think I have a war criminal in my necklace.
Oh, is I like Hitler?
I don't know. He doesn't know either.
Oh,
He's trying to remember. I think that it's a bad situation all round.
so like he's Schrodinger's war criminal?
Schrodinger's war criminal, yeah.
Oh, well, that um doesn't sound good, but he has tried to help us at least, and from what I remember, he looked kind of like that guy that we saw in those the hologram show, and that guy didn't seem evil. He kind of just seemed a bit worried.
Yeah,
So
but
maybe,
I mean, who knows? I think
well, maybe
I'm
it's like
just
an
kind of
accidental war
worried.
crime.
I think that an accidental war crime is still a war crime. I
Well,
don't think
that's
you can
fair.
just. It's not like I wake up and I go about my day and then it's like, whoops, violated the Geneva Convention.
Well,
I.
no, but
You just have this feeling in the back of your head of, what's a Geneva?
I I agree. What do you mean he doesn't know though?
He's got memory problems.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Um. Well, is he? Can he hear me? Hello, Vesty.
Vesty, can you hear Ant?
Yes?
Yeah.
Hey, hi. Um, I'm just gonna ask you a question, Vesty, and then you tell me how it makes you feel. You are a war criminal. How do you plea? She sort of does an uncertain look.
Guilty?
Guilty?
Okay, that's bad. That's definitely bad.
Right,
That's
right.
definitely not good.
It's not.
Okay, I have another question. Do you feel like killing a lot of innocent people, including us?
No,
No,
not in the slightest.
not in the slightest, which is good.
That's good.
That is
It's
good.
good. That's good. So we're like, it's like 1 for 1 right now. About even, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Vesty think he might be able to get his memories back?
I think yes. I think Vesty's trying to remember.
Okay. Well, we can just harbor a potential war criminal until he remembers whether or not he is a war criminal, and then it's not a very good idea, actually.
I don't think we have a choice. Unless I kind of like leave the necklace here. But I don't think that would be helpful.
Well, that is a point. Is the necklace what lets you shoot lasers? Did you shoot a laser?
I shot a laser, yeah.
Okay. I think
think-
that might be worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, Vesty?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear in everything that we say and everything that I think?
Mostly.
Is there like a magical brain other room that you could step into for like a minute? So I can say something privately, maybe?
Take off the amulet, I think.
Okay.
I don't know if that works.
Anne's gonna take off the amulet and kind of
Okay.
just put it down on the grass next to them.
Yep.
Hello?
Is he gone?
I think yes.
Okay.
Aaron's gonna like scoot over to the side, like, Ant?
Yeah.
I have one concern, and that is that if Vestron is in my brain and my head,
Yeah.
what if it's like a possession kind of situation.
Right.
What if, like, we're, like, walking through, and then suddenly Vestron is taking control and remembers everything,
Yeah.
or has been lying to us?
Oh. Well. Okay.
If that happens, can you try and get the necklace off me?
Yeah, I can try.
Cool.
Do I
Maybe,
have
like-
permission to suplex you?
Yes. 100%.
Okay, good. Alright.
And I'd appreciate if we kept this private, but if that kind of situation does happen, feel free to just be like, hey, Griff, punch Aaron in the face and take the necklace off them.
Okay, I'll do my best. Secrets are not really my strong suit, but I'll
How
try.
do you feel about lying?
Well, not good.
Okay.
Bad, I would say. But,
Okay.
I mean, maybe we could trust the, 3 other people that were sucked into this situation with us that we might rely on, maybe?
Okay, but hypothetically,
Okay.
could you say with 100% certainty that if, given the chance to go back, but they had to rat one of us out first, that with 100% certainty that they would not take that opportunity?
And sort of looks over to the rest of the group. What is the rest of the group doing?
Treating Charlie's leg, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Asian's just like she's making conversation while she's binding Charlie's leg.
Charlie's also trying to like blood off her.
Trying to what, sorry?
Trying to like get the blood off because I imagine she's got blood like just everywhere. Like,
Oh,
dried
yeah.
blood.
Well, they seem nice, and I'd like to think that. Well, I know we haven't known each other very long, but we've been through a lot. I mean, I guess I couldn't say for certain, no, but. Okay. Well then, how about this? If we start feeling like we can really trust them, you tell them. And I won't make that decision for you, but I think they should know. I mean, if the Vesti does something, they're gonna want to know what's going on, right? And what if something's happened to me? So I think we should at least give them a chance.
We have to.
Okay. Look, if you want, I can maybe try and get some information on this Vesti guy. Is that his real name?
No.
Okay.
We shouldn't say his real name in case he is a war criminal.
Well, okay, can you write down his real name? And I'll maybe do some, looking into it, and if it turns out he's a real asshole, then we can get rid of the necklace?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's Vestron Venrith.
Alright.
And
Really
Aaron,
cool name.
it's cool. And Aaron grabs the necklace, puts it on, goes, Vesti, can you tell me how to spell your name?
Vestran.
And Aaron just repeats it.
Venrith.
Like that.
Perfect. Okay. Vesti, I hope you're not evil. You seem very nice, and thank you for lasering that wolf.
Same, except for not lasering the wolf.
Thank you for letting me laser the wolf.
Thanks, Vesti. Okay. Let's try and stick together, because this is really, probably not a good situation, is how I would describe it.
No, it's not. Do I feel less sick now?
Yeah. The moment like you walked away and sat down, laid down, and he explained it, it went away. It was just the bit of, oh shit, everyone's about to die, maybe. What's gonna happen? Was going through his head like just lots of. Basically, Vestron was also using your brain for mental space at that point of, I need to think what the fuck is going on. Panic.
Aaron's gonna stand up and be like, we should probably go back, but I think that my possible war criminal has anxiety.
trigger. That's... Okay, well, just remember what I said about at least thinking about giving them a chance.
I will consider it.
Thank you. And I put my hand, like, I sort of go to put my hand on Erin, and then I sort of get the vibe that Erin is not a person that likes to be touched. So I just sort of awkwardly reach and then sort of pull my hand back, and then I'm like, shake on it?
High five.
High five! A high five. And then I guess we'll, go back.
Yep.
I want to be party. Go back.
Okay. And are you all heading off on the trip now?
Unless there's anything that anybody else wants to discuss.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
So, would you like to explain it in character what they will need to do, roughly?
Yes. Okay. So, you've all mentioned that you're not particularly well versed with journeying the wilderness, the likes of.
No, not at all.
Actually, not a wilderness full of wolves.
Yeah,
Right.
just starving murder wolves.
So, yes, when animals are starving, they tend to get a lot more violent. Suppose you would too if you were that desperate
But
for food.
we don't have wolves.
No. So, during a journey, there are 4 main roles that each need to be filled out. There is the guide, the forager, scout, and the lookout. I am happy to fulfill the role of forager while you are traveling with me. That means that I find food and water for the group, and you don't have to worry about it. I am also happy to teach you, should you need to be taught. It is good to have that information if you're going to be traveling in the future, which I assume you will.
That sounds
Yeah,
important.
probably.
So the guide is the person who makes sure that where you are going, you go the right way. If the guide does not do this journey particularly well, you get lost. You can find your way again eventually. It's fairly simple.
I think you're the one who knows where we're going this time.
That I am.
I do need a pretty good guide, right?
Fair enough. Forager, as mentioned, they find food and water for the party. Scouts will scout ahead during the day and keep an eye out for any dangers. They report back to the party if they see anything that looks out of place. And the lookout
It's dangerous.
doesn't have a role until the night. They are the one who keeps watch, protect the camp, they set up traps or alarm systems or whatever may be needed to help the rest of the party get a good night's sleep.
I could do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm happy to do scout or lookout, but I'm not exactly the trap kind of person. But I'm not exactly sneaky either.
I feel like we could all need to do a lot of learning in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy to help out where I can. And she'll step forward, snap her fingers, and a small it looks like a very large lizard just pops into existence next to her.
I yell.
Its
Don't
tongue
worry.
comes out and just licks one of its eyeballs and it comes back in.
She pats him on the head.
How did you do that?
Is that just a thing that happens?
It's a thing I can do, yes. I have a draconic bloodline, you see. It means that is one of the things I can do. I can summon a drake like this.
Oh, that's right. Are you a draconi?
That I am.
That's what that guard said.
So
I
is
have
this...
a question.
Hmm?
Can I pet them?
You'll have to ask them, but they're usually friendly.
Do you have a name?
Yeah. What's their name? Name of the dragon.
Gonna have to give me a moment.
I'm probably looking through notes like, I did give them a name, right?
Yeah.
It just looks at you and just licks one of its eyeballs still. It blinks a couple of times and looks up at you.
She just pats it on the head. Elfus.
Elvis. Hello, Elvis. Can I give you a pet? And I like vaguely hold my hand sort of near it so it can like see my hand.
It looks briefly and licks the side of its lips, looking up, and it goes. You see something like click in its head, and it puts its head down, ready to be pet. It was a bit confused what was being offered at the start.
Charlie is going to be very excitedly pet the lizard. You're beautiful.
It just wobbles back and forth. With a bit of slobber gobbing onto the grass.
I look at the rest of the party and I go, she's petting like a little dragon, right? Like a wee little...
I think either yes or a brand new type of really big lizard. So yeah.
Okay, alright, I just wanted to... Okay, yeah, okay.
How does it look compared to other lizards? Aside from bigger.
I mean, it is a drake, so it looks like that. You can tell that I put so much thought into this. It's like got a decent size compared to most lizards. You kind of look at it and go, "That is the shape of a lizard," and that's kind of where the similarity. It's identifiable as a lizard, but the scales are a lot larger and more like representative of how depictions of like drakes and dragons would have been back in your world, except this one is tiny, wingless, and very just big-eyed.
Oh, you're adorable. Charlie thinks that's adorable.
He's quite sweet. He'll be able to help us.
Okay.
I work as a vet, so like animals.
Vet?
A veteran?
Animal doctor?
Ah, yes. It's a useful skill to have.
Yep.
It also makes sense why you seem to be relatively adept at healing already.
Do magic healing, but I a decent amount about medicine. Admittedly, not all of it is useful for humans.
There's only so much that's applicable. Although, magic only gets you so far. Sometimes it's better to not have it. Simply rely on what you know. Yes.
Oh.
Okay. She nods like she understands exactly what Elthos is saying, and it's like, right. I'm happy to be guide if the rest of you are happy to either play certain roles or help others with their roles. Elthos can help with any of the roles. He would likely be particularly good at playing Forager. He likes that role.
He licks his eyeball again. The other one this time.
Aaron's gonna raise a hand and be like, I could scout. I've got healies that will let me go faster, and a pretty useful way of making a distraction if I need to escape.
Alright.
How well can I walk currently?
You can walk as long as you're not sprinting.
I'm happy to forage you. There's something about full plants and stuff.
Oh,
I'd like to at least try and make for a good lookout. When I was younger, I booby trapped my treehouse, and I nearly killed someone with it. So
What?
Even the Drake's head turns.
Was this fucking Home Alone? What?
no, it was hide and seek.
Kevin? Hello? What? Hide and seek?
Yeah. No, yeah, my dad never really got over that one. Hey,
Sounds like an extreme game of hide and seek.
I will
no, I
point.
just really didn't want to get found.
We'll point out, Elphys at this point very proudly just starts stomping into the forest, not going too far away looking for food.
Oh, Elphys.
Aishun like gestures
I'm
at
gonna
Charlie.
follow him.
Okay, so are you looking for food, or you
I'm
help?
following him.
Are you looking for food, or are you helping him look for food?
I can do both.
Yeah. Okay. So because you two are both looking for food, it's at advantage. You can roll. It's a survival roll, I believe. Let me just get.
I have proficiency in herbalism. In a herbalism kit.
Okay, that will help with other stuff later. With this, it is looking for specific food. So it's how much you can find.
Survival roll, right?
Yes, let me just double check this because I've got the thing up. So, the forager. It's a survival check.
Okay.
So we'll do the forager first. And this is, you are searching now throughout the journey. Okay, so it's at advantage, so you roll twice. So roll again. 18.
18, much better.
Yep, that's easily... okay, so, 1 second. Okay. You can pick if you want all three of that to be food, or if you want two of that to be water and one of it be food. Or water, so you can interchange that amount. But the fact that some of you got water and you're going near a river soon.
Yeah, we picked up we've like just had a river next to us and picked up a bunch of water, so yeah, food, I think.
Okay. Can I have a roll for... who's the guide?
That's me.
Okay, can I have a survival roll, please? Double check your ability, see if anything gives you advantage.
You live there?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Sure. That's enough, yeah.
Cool.
You're going the right way. Who's ahead? By the way, anyone who is currently not doing a job, you can take the help action and help someone else do their job.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Who needs help? I don't...
We've got the lookout and the scout left. And we've got 4 of you, so 2 of you probably best per job.
Yeah.
I'd say don't go scout because I can get myself away. I can't get you away.
That's true. Guess I'll help with lookout. Plus, yeah, I'll help with lookout.
Okay. So
is that going to be 3 of us on lookout then?
Can be. It still increases it.
Yeah.
Okay. Erin, can I have for Scout? Can you make me a perception check, please? Okay. The path you're following looks safe enough. Nothing bad comes into view. You can see the rivers coming up close. Okay. And you all make it to the next river. Let me just move it to the bottom. Okay. You are currently on the correct path, Asian. There has been no danger. And you know for a fact that from now on, if you head east, or at least follow the river, you will make it to town.
Cool. She
Okay.
will communicate that to the group.
Okay. We're just going to speed this up a little bit because this is quite a safe area. So, because I'm doing it in doubles at the moment, so that would have been 2 lots instead. That would have been, let me work it out quickly. So we had the morning, you've eaten. We've had the midday, and you've had the afternoon. So to allow, Rachel, can you do me another survival roll, please?
At advantage or
Yep.
not?
Yep. This is just to see if we would have got any extra food because we just did it all in one go. 6. So you currently got 9 amounts of food. Because we did it in one big chunk, if any of you lot would have eaten, or you can eat now, can you lower them down by 2? Unless you are eating. So you've got 9 food to give out. Asian, you should have also some food to give out, if you've still got any. And basically the way it works is each one fills it up by 1. You're meant to eat throughout the day, but we're going through this area quite quick because there's not much danger. So if you manage to eat 2, just leave it where it is, basically.
So I've got 9. I'm already peckish as well.
Yeah, we're hungry.
Yeah.
So
me
that's
too.
4. 6. So I think the rest of you can have 1.
Yeah, I believe Aaron and Griff already. They ate with Asian in the last night.
Yeah, but
Quite a bit of food.
their thing will go down by 2, so their hunger should now be put up. No, should still go down by 1 because the food only gets them.
I've got things left if anyone needs stuff to be covered.
I think 3 of us. I know 3 of us at least are on peckish.
Yeah, I'm on peckish.
Which is to say,
We've
we're
had
not
2 lots
okay.
of food to keep ourselves at. We've had 2 lots of food to try and keep us at. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what Aaron and Griff are at. If possible, it probably would be good to at least try and get us all to okay.
Yeah.
Which is at least 3 pieces of food, and then I don't know if Aaron and Griff are equal.
Yeah, but it's a. How much do we have?
Yeah.
Aaron and Griff will also be going down 1.
Did you
unless
give
they have some of-
Sasha? You gave Aaron and Griff 2 rations each, didn't you?
I gave them 1 meat and 1 ration each.
Okay. So remember that each of those filled up 1 hunger, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. So if you need to give out any more, Sasha.
Yeah, like I've got 4 meat and 3 rations left, so it just depends, like if anyone needs it.
Okay. So how much is the hunger about to go down by? Everyone's hunger is about to go down, right?
No, everyone should have gone down 2 from getting to this point.
Yeah.
Now you need to push it up again.
Okay.
So I need 3 to get to
So,
okay because I'm on
the-
ravenous.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the 3 of us who are at Ravenous have
Mhm.
2 of the 9 rations that we're now all on peckish. That
Mhm.
leaves 3 rations left.
Mhm.
How is everyone else doing?
I'm currently on peckish, I believe.
I would
Okay.
also be there.
I would also point out, in the morning after your sleep, your hunger will go down another 1.
Yeah. I'm
But
assuming
I'd
then
suggest
Aaron will
we
also be okay.
save it.
Yeah, because we're all at peckish right now,
Mm,
right?
Yeah.
Everyone is at peckish right now. Yeah, I
Yeah.
would suggest we save the 3 that we have left.
Okay.
Morning.
Yeah, that works.
Remember, tomorrow's your last day of journeying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming we don't get like lost.
Wait, so if overall we have 10, right? Because Asian has 7 overall, right? 3 rations and 4 meat or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can all have 1 extra net. No, that's 6.
And you will still be finding some tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we can all have 1 now.
Yeah.
Go to
But then
okay.
we'll have 4 left.
Yeah. We should all have 1 now. If tomorrow's our
Okay.
last day of travel.
Yeah. We should make
be
sure that
okay.
everyone's
Yeah.
on okay. So. Yeah.
So everyone have an extra.
Yeah, so I
That's
guess.
all mine gone.
Yeah, Charlie take off 3, and then Asian take off 3, however you want to split it.
Yeah.
Cool. And now
Thanks,
we're all
Mum,
on
for the
okay.
food.
Okay.
Hell yeah. God, I hate maths.
Okay.
Are we good on first because we're next to the river?
Yeah. Don't worry about first at the moment. There's
I'll
a
just leave it as my hunger.
healthy-ish stream nearby.
I'll leave it on okay for now.
So we have bottles full of water
Yeah.
from where we filled up our bottles near the river.
Okay. And I'm assuming you go to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, we got the lookout squad.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, me.
So,
Yeah,
lookout squad. One
Yeah.
person does the roll. It's at advantage. And it's a +1.
What role is it?
It is a perception check, please.
Do we get anything for like making traps or?
You won't be able to. You can spend a couple of hours doing that if you want to.
I guess.
But-
I would like to sort of put some stuff out, but I
Yeah.
don't know how long it would take, and it probably wouldn't be very useful. It'd just be something that Ant would do. So
Yeah.
I won't bother, but I'll look for like
Cool.
flavor, since she would put some crap out.
Okay.
I have
So-
a +1 in perception. What about you guys?
I also have a +1.
I've got +2.
Alright, Griff, slap his
Griff.
ass and get to looking.
So advantage and then an extra 1. Let's go.
Okay. Advantage.
Easily.
17.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Even though you spend most of the night still resting like everyone else. This counts as a short rest for those people, but you can't regain any hit dice because you're out of hit dice if you've already used it.
No, I know. No,
Cool.
I know. I'm aware.
And you lie there, you're listening a little bit. Nothing out of the ordinary happens. And the next morning, comes along.
Can I, at some point, in the night, since there is like the lookout squad,
Yeah.
I would just sort of want to sort of, are we allowed to chat
Yeah.
a little? I meant in the rules of it. Is that?
Yeah, that's
legal?
fine. That's fine.
Okay. I basically just wanted to, and sort of looks at Griff and Dev and sort of goes, how do you guys do it?
Do what?
Do what? Yeah. What?
You just seem so collected and
No, Sorry, did you not hear me earlier today?
What do you mean?
Just... I fucking hate it here.
Yeah, you keep making me laugh.
I hate it's the worst. I swear. I'm just like Devin's trying not to be loud, but there's like parts where he's just like, "Argh!" It just
Fuck.
it does. I miss the streets. That sounds weird.
Everyone, you get slightly woken up during the night.
I know.
On my part, I guess, and I know this isn't very helpful, but I'm just kind of used to being in stressful situations, really. So, what is this but another situation where I've got to look after myself? Gotta keep moving. Don't look back. And as I said, I know this isn't particularly helpful for you, but it's just a thing that comes with time and experience, and it comes to a point where it just doesn't really affect you anymore as it used to.
Well, you say don't look back. Do you not have like family back in the real world?
Not really.
Friends?
No.
Ooh.
Sounds like you've had a difficult life.
It's been alright. I've survived. I'm not dead. What more can you ask for, really?
Yeah.
I'm grateful to have you guys here because I don't think I could have done it without you get this far at least. So thanks.
I mean, you're welcome first, but second, can you imagine if I was alone? Lanzarote probably would have killed me on the spot. Full drag? Either he'd kill me on the spot or he'd die on the spot. Old crow. Bloody hell.
Yeah, he
Maybe.
didn't exactly give off the vibes of someone who'd be entirely okay with that kind of thing.
Exactly. I mean, if sent me back to the Middle Ages, I'd kill a pilgrim somehow. They'd just drop dead. And not a death drop, just drop dead.
I think maybe you're right. Still, I guess I just have to think. Things could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'll keep an eye on you. Just to make sure.
Thanks. I'll
And
try and get better with this sword. It's a bit awkward. Like it goes out, but then you really gotta put your back into it.
yeah.
Things pretty wild.
I mean, I missed that wolf and then just got my shit kicked in, so I don't.
Hey, you gave it a shot.
I did.
You'll get better with practice.
Yeah, I guess I need someone to train me how to use a sword. Though I don't know if I want to use a sword. Do I want to use a sword? Swords seem like a lot of work.
Yeah. I mean, back when I was first starting training, my teacher, he thought he'd try me out with a few weapons, but I never really liked it.
I mean, you seem pretty good with your fists, so.
Yeah, but weapons are a whole different beast. Like, you've got to deal with the weight and the balance, and it's different depending on what you're using, and I just don't like it. It's too much.
Yeah. honestly never thought I'd hold a sword. That isn't a prop.
Yeah.
No, I mean, nail polish I can handle. A sword?
Maybe
Very
there's-
different story.
Yeah. Maybe there's someone out there who can teach you how to do magic through nail polish or something like that. I mean, this place seems weird enough.
Do you know what? I'll keep an eye out for that. That sounds like a pretty good fucking deal.
If you ever need someone who needs a punch in the face, just ask me.
If you ever need someone that needs to be read to filth, I got you. Same goes for you, Ant.
Thanks. If
Um,
you guys ever need a useless alarm clock, you know where to find me.
Hey, I'm sure you can work on that.
as this all happens, you briefly see the purple figure appear above Aaron again. Full out ears and everything, and just appears standing very still, looking around again. Oh, I've actually managed to. It just vanishes again.
So, what the? Did you? So,
Yeah, was that the necklace guy?
is that Vesty?
Yeah, that's Vesty. I guess he just
Hi,
kind of does
Vesty.
that.
So true, bestie.
Oh my god, thanks, Vesty.
Maybe we can figure out why that happens.
Yeah. Hmm. This world's fucking weird.
It really
Kinda
is.
cool though.
It is really cool. Imagine the things I could do at my shows with magic. Holy shit. I would save getting ready a lot of time. You know, that fucking takes hours. I hate it. The worst part. Worst part. Anyway, we should
Yeah, keep an eye out.
yeah, probably
Okay.
keep watch.
Let's go back to watching.
Yeah.
And you all wake up. You may all, even if you're keeping watch, you had enough rest. You can push up your rest by 3
Oh, fantastic.
and lower your hunger down by 1.
Well, our rest would have gone down during the day, right? Like our fatigue.
Yeah,
We're back at well rested, I'm assuming.
yeah.
Okay, well,
Okay. One more journey to go.
Okay.
How are we all feeling this morning?
Fine.
Uh,
Nothing happened.
back hurts from sleeping on the ground.
yeah.
Aye, makes sense when you're not used to it. Should be just a day or so more and you can hopefully get to bed though.
Oh,
Be
please.
nice.
Wait,
You... Oh?
do we have to like get a hotel or something?
But we're broke.
Yeah, we have no money.
We have that gold.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, I've got some.
We found some gold, and
I got like $85. You think that's good here?
I get the
no,
feeling
we
it's
found
gold.
some
Yeah, I mean, like we didn't
We
find
found
much
some-
though, right?
gold in like the chests.
We found literal gold.
Found
What
some
do you mean we
gold in
didn't
the
find
chest.
much? Yeah.
Hey, shit.
Found this as
Aye.
well, and I like out the sapphire.
Oh,
Oh.
we found a gold coin when we were in a cave. Is that worth much? I mean, it's gold,
Aye,
right? That's got to be worth quite a bit. But
That's the currency, yes.
that's just straight up currency. You guys just
Aye.
exchange straight up gold.
Aye. You've got your gold, silver, and your copper.
I mean, people used to do that in our world. That is how they used to do it.
Yeah, but it just I think that place, like this place was that medieval.
Let's hope some peasants don't
I
see
think
you
it's
on
a
the way.
mix. I mean,
It's true. Let's hope not.
Either way, we'll figure out how to find a place to stay once we get to a place that has places to stay.
Could always
You've
put on
got
a
gold,
show.
it shouldn't be too hard. Putting on a show can sometimes work, yes.
Yeah, I'll make money. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't put on a show here.
Hmm.
If
depends if they do your kind of show.
Yeah, they may not.
You could be one of a kind.
maybe not.
Could be.
New acts are always welcome. If you absolutely cannot find a place, and if it's absolutely necessary, you could stay with my brother for a while. We have a place in the village. I'm not there too much because my job is out here, but he lives there. So
You've already done a lot for us.
you, not to be particularly offensive, but you clearly need the help adjusting. It's best to have somebody who knows how this world works rather than figuring it out yourself.
Thanks.
Yeah, more explosion. There's like a small, like a smile, like directed in the ant's direction.
She just looks very sheepish, but she's like a, she blushes. Smiles.
Right, should we get the rolls for the day? Same
Yeah.
rolls as last time? Actually, no, you don't need lookout.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
I wanna. Can I help Erin scout, but like, kind of at a distance?
Yeah, you can help scout.
So I don't.
Yeah.
Erin could shoot lasers. I could swing a bag.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I help forage? But fuck.
Yeah, dog
I
helping.
mean,
Dog.
It's not a dog, but I'd call it a dog.
The dragon is amazing, and I love him.
Hell yeah.
I guess I'll try help guide then.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's 21 now. There we go, it's all good.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Got a
Rachel, you
12.
find 7 food.
Yay.
So that's 7 food you can just add to your inventory or something for now. Or you could just share it amongst people immediately.
Oh yeah, because our food went down to peckish,
yeah, I
right?
think we might want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I currently have disadvantage on ability checks because I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one of them.
Uh,
That's
So
what,
how much do
I'll
we
have
have?
one left.
So each person got 1 food.
Yeah, we have 7 plus your
4.
4.
cool.
So we're all at okay, I think, right?
So
Yeah. Yeah, we all got put to okay because the one you just gave us.
Yeah. Spuddy should be on okay, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
is Asian gonna eat? Asian gonna eat their own.
Yeah.
So you have 2 left.
So that means I'm down 2.
I'm assuming that we're quenched because we're next to the river.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
pog.
Okay. No danger. No survival roll. However, you do arrive in the town in the middle of the dark, in the middle of the night, but you finally made it there. The town itself looks very quiet compared to the last city you saw. The last city you saw was partying outside. You had to close the doors. But this town, everyone seems to be in bed as you walk in. It's quite a big town. There's quite a lot of houses. A lot of people live here, but it's no city. You can see the edge of one side of the town, and you can see the other edge of the town. As you walk in, there doesn't seem to be many guards. And as you head in, you just see a man and his dog currently walking around with a lantern. And he turns and starts heading towards you.
Ant looks sort of nervous. And she's sort of twiddling with her fingers, and she probably steps behind someone.
Tawari, is that you? I think I've seen
Aye.
Everything alright?
I found some people who were lost out in the wilderness.
Oh, some more strays. Alright. Well, just to let you know that the crow's feather currently shot 2 hours ago.
Oh,
So they can't stay at the inn.
that's all right. I could take them to mine for the night and help them get acquainted in the morning. They shouldn't be staying for too long.
Alright. That's fine. I'll follow you, come on, we're gonna look elsewhere. The scrouchy dog follows the man.
Asian,
Aye.
like that dog needs a bath.
Yes, but good luck telling him that. Bartholomew's a good dog, though. He's got a good eye. She'll lead them into the village.
Okay.
Do you know what he meant by more strays? Do you get a lot
Does
of
she?
people wandering into town?
There's a couple of people that are coming in, but they don't really understand that there's a closing hours of midnight.
Yeah. Few people come in after dark, like we are. Not everybody understands that businesses have certain opening hours.
You also feel quite lucky. As night you've made it to town, the rain has only just started.
Okay.
My place isn't too far from here. Come on.
Right.
And you walk through the town, and you come across what seems to be a slightly bigger building than the rest. It's no manor house that you can see where the where a leader of the town would live, but this house itself definitely comes from money, from what you can see. It's got what looks to be the same type of design as the rest. It just looks like from what you would know to be a medieval fantasy house. But there are little bits that kind of seem off. The roof currently has an archway coming out of it and a purple stained glass window. And there is a couple of stone tablets that look around out in the garden that seem off for the rest of the building. But all in itself, it looks like quite a big house. Bigger than a house, smaller than a manor.
Oh wow.
It's a nice house.
Yeah.
Thank you. Chances are my brother will still be home, but it's a lot warmer and drier inside. We should have enough beds for you to all stay on.
I'm gonna say I've put my helmet on to keep my
Nice.
head dry.
Yep.
She'll open the door, kind of usher everyone inside.
Yep. Everyone steps in.
Yep.
Out of the rain, but the rain is still hitting against the window. You do hear movement though, coming from the room just off the hallway. But the house itself, it looks not what you expected from the outside. There are things just everywhere. Like, you see pieces of paper with lots of notes on top of different display cases in the main room. There's a couple of scratch marks on the floor and on the sides of wood from what you could see from like a blade has hit. and there is a pair of boots, another pair of boots, and a pair of leg braces near the front door. And you hear a roaring fire coming from the room where you heard the stumbling.
Warmth, please.
Yeah, excuse the mess. We haven't had a whole lot of time to clean up. She'll push the door open into the room with the fire. Akron,
Oh,
that you?
yes it is. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Evening. Hope you don't mind. I found a few strays. They're gonna stay for the night.
Sure. Just
How's
make
things
sure
been going?
Oh, everything's been fine. The inn's cart's wheel broke off, so I had to fix that.
Oh.
Yeah, it came back and it just came off. Also, there was a couple of wolves coming from the south that I had to deal with, but other than that, everything's been quite good.
Hmm.
'Cause,
I found these lot fighting off a bunch of wolves as well. I wonder if
Y-
the prey's been bad lately.
Hi.
hi. You just a big wave.
It
Sat
did
on
look
your chair.
very.
So, this person currently sat in the chair looks quite chiseled and strong. He's got very similar clothing where he's got lots of wraps and loose fitting robes over the top. He's got a leather like harness that holds certain parts together. He has a horn coming out the side of his head and streaking back. And certain parts of his body, especially where the horn is covered in silver scales. And a lot of his robes are red and grey. Well, come and make yourself at home.
I look at Aisha and I say, I thought you said it was just you and your brother that lived here.
Aye, that's my brother.
I point at all the sets of shoes and the leg bracers.
She raises an eyebrow at Akron.
They're mine.
Oh,
I have change of shoes. They get
Yes.
very muddy.
Yeah, do you not have more than one pair of shoes then?
you guys do?
I've got a pair of shoes in my bag.
I just use my boots.
Right, what do you want? He gets up and starts heading towards the back room.
In
What?
terms of what?
You're hungry, right?
All our stomachs
Yes.
growl in unison.
Aye, I told them the basics of foraging while we were out, but you know, nothing beats a home-cooked meal.
Right. I will,
Running back.
Any what?
I'm kidding. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Right, okay. I've got some pork. I've got some beef if you want me to cook some. It's a bit late, but how much are you wanting to eat?
I mean, you were probably sort of okay.
I could wait till morning to eat.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alcohol?
I wouldn't want to.
Oh, what you got?
I've got some Elysian wine. I've got. Oh, we shouldn't be touching that. He giggles and just laughs briefly towards his sister.
She rolls her eyes, but she's grinning.
That's got some ale. If that helps, we've got some. I believe. Just give me 2 minutes. And he goes in the back, and you hear him rummaging around. He pulls out an entire keg.
Oh god.
Like it's a small-ish keg. It's
Yeah.
about 2 feet long. He brings it into the room. I believe this is either ale or cider. I'm not entirely sure. I got given it for fixing the wheel.
Devin.
Alcohol sounds amazing right now.
Devin kind of whispers to Asian. What? Why can't you be touching the Elysian wine? Or shouldn't?
It's more of a special occasion kind of thing.
We only have a limited of it, and our father brought it in.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But he brought a lot of it.
We wouldn't want you to use your expensive stuff. I mean, I guess I'll take the possible ale or cider.
Fantastic. And he just goes into the back and just grabs a bunch of cups and places them on the table. Right, you lot, stay by the fire.
Sounds amazing.
Dry yourself off. I'm gonna go see if we've got any spare blankets.
Thanks.
But
Thank you.
Need a hand?
I'll be fine. It's just a few blankets. There's a
Alright.
spare room as well if someone wants it, but it's a double bed and it's not got the fire ready.
I mean, a bed sounds amazing.
Yeah, one of you
I
with
am
the injury should.
willing to share.
I definitely think Charlie, you should take it. You need to rest your leg.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe Ant as well. Your head injury is. Ooh.
Ant is currently pulling her head out of the helmet, very awkwardly trying to not fuck up her face more.
Asian's gonna kind of like
Oh.
notice and just kind of step over to stand like just behind Antoinette. Is like, let me give you a hand. And just kind of help ease the helmet off.
Thank you.
Imagine the helmet also looks really weird to Asian.
She's got no idea
Oh.
what the fuck this thing is.
I would say excuse the mess, but this place has looked like this for a while.
No, it's fine.
Just
It's fine.
Trust me,
We're going to get home.
bit of mess is perfectly fine.
You should see
Right.
the changing rooms at the places I work. Oh,
right. Well, just those that are sleeping down here, I'd recommend sleeping near the fire. Just feel free to get the blanket. Just feel free to put the blankets anywhere. He walks out the room.
thanks.
Welcome. I'll make food later. You just hear him go bang, 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 bang up the stairs.
Aye, that's my brother for you. My room's upstairs at the end of the hall as well.
I am so glad we made it. Civilization.
Thanks again for helping us. You
Oh,
really
of
saved our
course.
lives.
Yeah, I genuinely do not think we would have made it if you didn't show up.
Just glad I could be of help.
I don't remember if I ever introduced myself, but I'm Antoinette.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh shit! Yeah, hi, I'm Devin.
Bang, 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 bang,
I
bang.
feel like we would have done something.
I've got the blankets. He just drops them onto the back of like one of the big chairs.
Oh, thanks.
You can sleep in any of the chairs you need to. If you need any more, there's some more upstairs. Turn left. If you need the toilets out back, you might want to take something to cover yourself up. And if anyone comes knocking because something's happened, just wake me up.
Are you like I don't know, a leader around here?
In spirit. He says, looking at his sister.
She kind of just nods with like a little bit of pride, a little bit of a grimace. My brother does a lot for this town.
You're good people.
I don't need to spend. What's the word? I don't really need to earn money. Our father, when he owned this house and when he moved down here, was he was very rich before he adopted us, so it just kind of like all of his wealth when he passed was kind of passed down to us, and it felt wrong to have that amount of money and not do anything all day. So we go out and kind of run the town in a way. The mayor was meant to do that, but it's more of, the mayor's not going to come out and fix someone's wheel, is he?
I see.
And I protect the town when Derek, when Derek can't do it. Bigger threats. I'm a venator, so in a way.
It's a good job you're doing.
Yeah. Thanks.
I don't understand. What's a venator?
Evil mage hunter.
Oh! I look at Aaron at the side of my eye and then look back at him.
Aaron
Wait.
is pretending not to have noticed.
Wait, okay, they hunt evil mages?
Yeah.
Or okay, good, okay.
Oh, so you're not an evil
Yeah,
mage hunter?
No.
Okay. I was really confused for a second.
yeah.
Alright, okay. Whew.
No,
That-
the
that
Venators
makes-
are. It's a very difficult role to achieve, but a very important one.
Would the venators consider a war crime evil?
Yes.
I
Okay, right,
believe
good.
most
Yeah,
people
Vestron would not never have stood for it.
Who? Sorry?
Sorry, what?
Vestron, the person who kind of set up our order.
Aye.
Name sounds familiar.
No. A deception check. 4.
Yeah, he knows. He knows if he rolled a 1. Right.
Never heard that name before.
Right.
Sounds like a pretty good guy though to set up a
It,
evil mage hunting.
yeah.
group, You know? Yeah.
Most of his teachings people followed. He just. Mm.
Would summoning a bunch of people from another world without permission count as evil?
Yes. Well, depend if what.
He points at the people.
Oh, the heroes! I didn't. Sorry, I. You see him try to.
No, it's
No,
not, we're not
no,
heroes.
no.
We're,
We
we're the other
no,
ones
we're not
summoned.
heroes.
Yeah, with the
They-
not heroes.
We got
Yeah.
accidentally summoned.
Nothing's an
They explained
accident.
it to me briefly, through a lot of.
Right, but
rooms and
you were
pubs.
summoned, right?
Hypothetically,
but-
perhaps.
Yeah, but we weren't the ones that they were looking for.
They were apparently summoned here, and apparently the Archmage mentioned about not wanting other people to find out. And then they were sent away by said Archmage.
Yeah, I think he wanted to just get rid
Yeah,
of us and kill
We
us.
like.
Oh my
I
god.
think the rings were meant to do something if we were, the special heroes, and
So
they
I
did
found them
nothing.
wandering in the wilderness. Apparently they escaped some sort of dungeon that can only be opened from the inside, and then found their way to me.
Right.
Yeah, wait, that is a point. We just kind of left that door open.
What door?
Yeah, we
It.
to like a ruin or cave
Um.
in the
At the
mountain.
mountain? You know, the mountain. I thought, is there more mountains here?
Very big mountain.
It had a magical chamber in it, and skeletal creatures that were very violent and not friendly, probably.
Yeah, like a
Also,
man-eating
monster thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, a what?
We saw it eat people.
Yeah, like there was a
Like,
big
A monster
hole.
in there.
You know, it's probably
Okay.
actually thinking back, very not good that we did just leave it open.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
thought about trying to close it, but it
Tried
only
to
closes
close
from
it.
the inside.
yeah, there was no way to close
We
it from
tried
the
to
outside.
close it, and we couldn't.
Might be worth sending up a magic person or something to see if they can close it.
Or a lot of them.
Or
Those
a
things are
really
big.
quick person who can like close it and then phew, slide under or something, you know?
Wait a second.
Oh.
The door was closed when we got to it, so
Yeah, it's been
I
Yeah,
looked at-
it has to be closed from the inside.
I-
Someone closed it from the inside.
Oh yeah, but there's like mages. They could probably like
It had
teleport
weird
out.
visions things in it.
Did.
no, but I mean, and I look
There's
at
also the weird spirit things.
yeah, I look at Charlie and Aaron and I say, but we saw someone get attacked by one of those creatures, and they weren't with us
Oh
when
yeah,
we got
down the
sent there.
hole. Yeah.
So how did they get in?
Where
Grey,
they were
Maybe
in
there's
a hole.
another way in.
grey, silvery,
Into the hole bit.
Oh, wait, sorry, what? Sorry, what?
grey and
Silvery
silver.
what?
Horns.
Is that what they?
Yeah.
Does that sound like it? Yeah, that sounds like it. Hid from it.
It looked like you just took something and stretched it out and it was all gross and weird.
Right. 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 I'll deal with that. You let's get some rest. I need to check some books.
If it's
Sorry.
okay, what was his name again?
Akron.
Akron, if it's okay, if you have like, pictures and stuff, I don't know, drawings, maybe I could help point out what they look like.
Yeah. I think I've got an idea though.
Just to be sure.
We
Yeah,
could
come
get
along.
you some pencil and paper, and you could try and sketch it out.
Oh, I'm a terrible artist.
Or you can just tell me if the picture I've got is the same.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll sort of.
You,
I don't know, was he like getting up to go
Yeah.
and look?
you
I'll sort of go towards him and.
Yeah. Okay. This will be the last thing, and then people will go into sleep in character. Okay. But he
Charlie
goes.
is downing the alcohol.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if
Yeah.
Aaron could like kind of loiter around and look at the books
Mhm.
and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah. Antoinette and Archeon both go into the upstairs. You go down a hallway and you go into what looks like an old office or library. You see him skim through some books to a bunch of what seems to be journals and pull it down, place it on the table and starts turning the pages until it gets to a page. And there is a drawing of a very skinny, stretched, grey and silvery being with a long tail, sharp teeth, hair, horns, and very patchy clothing. It looks exactly like it. At least the
Yeah.
best an artist's interpretation of it.
Yeah, her eyes sort of widen and just automatically when she sees it, and she goes, "Yeah, yeah, that's it." Does it have a name printed on the page? or-
Oni.
That's not good. Yeah, that's what it was. It was vast and big and really gross. We saw it eat someone. Well, it and 5 others. Or, no, there were 5 in total. I was but yeah, it was really
Five.
awful.
5.
I remember seeing 5. 5, well, 5 at a distance, 1 up close.
Shit. Do you know how hard it is to kill fucking one?
Would imagine not easy. They're big and
Right.
awful.
I'll deal with this. You could get some rest. And you see him start pulling down some old, journals that look handwritten. Not recent, but they don't look like they've been copied out. They look like someone's notes.
Are you gonna take some people from town and?
I'm the person from town.
I mean, you can't go alone.
I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go there on my own. But also, no one in this town can go there. It will rip anyone apart. He just starts flicking through notes and writing down traits as best he can.
She looks like genuinely terrified, but she sort of. Is there like a chair?
Yeah.
She sort of like grabs it, pulls it to sit down, and says, "Well, okay, let me help how I can. I can tell you everything about it that we saw."
I know quite a lot. At least my father did.
Did he fight them?
He's managed to fight 3 of them at once before.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but he was much better, and yet she had all the documents of how to be a Venator. I've got only the first 2 volumes. And even then it's...
Names are there?
I don't know. But my issue is these are his interpretations of the first 2 volumes.
I see. I can see how that would be a problem.
Yes. I'm not very good, but I'm better than most.
Is there anything I can do to help?
They're not going to be here anytime soon if they're coming. They
Yes.
can't move while the night is currently lit up by the shard.
Oh,
We're lucky that the current cycle of the shard, the sun and the moon, they can't get here for at least a week, maybe longer. They can't go out in light, or easily in light, so...
I mean, it's been maybe 1 or 2 days since we opened the door.
It's less about how long it's going to take them and more they can't in this current cycle.
I see.
But
okay.
You get some sleep. They're not going to come tonight.
She sort of looks apprehensive, and then I think like fatigue would hit her, and she'd be like, "Okay, yeah, you're right." And she will, I guess, leave and head to wherever she was.
Good night.
Go to sleep. Good night. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure. And you're welcome to, if there's any food down there that you need, help yourself. Some of it you don't need to cook.
Thank you.
He just nods and goes back to, like, just rubbing the side of his head as he's writing down notes.
She heads off, and I know nobody can see her, but it's very clear from the way that she walks that she feels like the weight of guilt on her shoulders.
Okay. Is there anything people want to do before they go to bed?
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely. Aaron's gonna like shuffle over and go. Excuse me. You said you have books and stuff, right?
Is that to Asian?
No, the guy. I forgot his name.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So have you gone upstairs as well, yeah? Because they left the room.
I know. I
Yeah,
said I
okay.
wanted to go look at the books, but
Okay,
I think
yeah.
you just kind of moved on.
Yeah. Because there's books downstairs and there's an office.
No, I specifically want to speak to him.
Okay. Yeah. Antoinette walks past you.
We're good.
She stops for a second and then just half nods and just hurries off.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yep.
Knock on the door.
It's kind of half open. You just see him poke his eyes around the corner, like on his desk, because like it's quite far in the distance. He just nods and goes back to writing notes.
Sorry to bother. You said you have books, right?
Yes.
Am I good to have a look at them and stuff?
He looks a bit puzzled. Sure. What type of stuff are you after? I've got no fantasy. Or
No.
novels.
I more want to learn more about this world, kind of stuff like the moon and
The moon.
places and what was the name that you said earlier? Like Vestron.
Vestron, the biggest. It's complicated with him. He did well. He did right. He did his best. People are angry. People deserve to be angry at him. But not at him, if that makes sense.
What did he do?
No one entirely knows. He just apparently was battling the Scourge, and whatever happened, the entire city vanished and was left by a giant Scourge crystal. It shook the planet. It shook the planet.
The city of like Ilith-Tapel?
Yes.
Okay.
He was there during a battle, and apparently he was doing a big spell, and whatever happened, it backfired. Took out the city and about 4 towns.
Okay. But he's like the head of the Venators?
Yes, the ones that hunt people that do shit like that.
So, if you had to kind of describe your opinion of him personally,
I don't know, I'm just going from these books.
can I read them?
You see him a bit agitated, and he's looking. He's like, they're not necessary books, more of journals from my father. But I'd rather you didn't, but if there's anything you need to know, I can happily tell you. The other books you can read, but the journals I need to kind of keep.
You can keep them, it's just...
Well,
How much convincing would it take for you to let me have a look at them?
a stranger,
A lot of convincing, I'm guessing?
yeah, these are personal.
Okay. What if I needed to learn specifically about Vestron Venrith? Like, very specifically needed to learn about him.
Well, I can tell you he was the ex-prince of the
The kingdom of
Elysian, yeah. Apparently he chose not to be the heir and left.
What if, potentially, I told you that wasn't true, and we traded information? And I tell you what I know, and then
He
you
squints.
let me read some of the journal.
I will tell you about the journal in exchange.
Okay. So he was the prince, right?
Yes.
And now it's no longer the kingdom of Elythia, it's now the Elythian Magiocracy, right?
Yes.
How would you react if I told you that he did not willingly give up his birthright to be, the prince and everything, and the Magiocracy in some form kind of took power and not necessarily willing, with the will of people?
Well, that would be contradicting to what the papers say in here, which was that apparently he stepped away and then tried to come back when he needed an army.
I mean, we have a saying where I'm from where, history is written by the victors. So...
He got his army.
And they fought against the Scourge, which were crystally people.
Blue crystals.
Yes.
Yes. blue crystal magic, it's very specific that it's from the shard in the sky.
Yeah.
From what I read, the reason why there's a big chunk of blue in it is because someone was trying to draw power from it. And from reports afterwards, Vestrin apparently pulled the piece off, but the only place it could go was his location.
It's one of those things where it's like, I know things, but I don't know what's commonly known and like what's accepted here. Is the thing.
It's a difficult. I would be careful who you say it to in the Kingdom of Axelos, because the Kingdom of Axelos,
the war that nearly started, right?
they both blamed each other for it.
Okay. That's actually useful to know.
Because the Kingdom of Axelos marched towards Liv Tapel during this.
Yes, they did.
So, the Elysian Majocracy thinks that the Kingdom of Axelos did it. They're the ones that caused it to happen because it's one of their cities, and the Kingdom of Axelos believe they did it as a, if we can't have it, you can't have it, and blow up the city. But actual notes of what happened are quite hard to get because the city vanished. The main city that was, it wasn't even hit, it disappeared. According to these notes, either it was so quick that the city wasn't even seen to be crushed, or it vanished before the crystal made impact.
I just don't understand how the Dragon Knights fit into this. You know?
He squints.
Oh, is that not okay? Counter offer to the previous one. What if I told you that the Dragon Knights sided with the Scourge?
No.
Yep.
We see him lean back on his chair.
Or at least the ones at the time.
You see him thinking. You also see him stare at his one of the journal he was writing from briefly. Right. If that's true, I don't know how that would have happened. But it's something to personally look, I'd recommend looking out for.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. But, is your face alright?
Is my face alright? And Eric's just gonna like feel their face, like, is there anything wrong with it?
No.
What's wrong with my face? What do you mean, is my face alright? This is just what I look like.
You see his eyes just briefly flicker from like silver to bright purple and then back to silver.
Are your eyes alright?
Yes, you just have weirdness about you.
I mean, to be fair, I am from another world, so you're not wrong.
Right. Well, why don't you get some sleep?
With the journals. If I've not given you enough, I can show you one thing.
Is it that thing you've got on your chest?
Yes and no.
You could take a look at it in the morning.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'll
Okay.
get you a page. What is it you want to know directly?
Anything and everything about Vestra.
I'll see if I can pull up the interaction he had with my father. But everything I've told you is the only stuff that's in here that's not been destroyed.
Well, I guess thank you for that. I
Also,
guess.
last thing, if you're mentioning Vestrin that in public, don't.
Oh, Oh, I was absolutely
Yes,
not going to.
people get
Upset?
he puts a thumb across his neck.
Yeah.
It's a sore
literally
topic in the Kingdom of Exelos.
would not have brought it up if I hadn't heard you say about him before.
Yeah. Oh, Dad, you did a quick check over your lot. Do you have some shard magic about you?
Okay. Kind of weird that, but
Yeah.
okay.
Same magic Vestron uses.
Yeah, really interesting coincidence,
Mhm.
isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway. Really good talking to you.
If at any point people find out you have magic relating to that,
I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
no, unwanted attention might be coming your way. Just keep that in mind.
Okay. Cool. Thanks for the warning.
And you just see on the piece of paper, Vestron child, question mark? Prodigy, question mark?
My name's Aaron, by the way. I'm a child.
He writes Aaron and then circles it.
Also, I'm not a child. I am 19.
Right.
Old enough to drink and vote.
Are all those downstairs legal to drink?
Probably. I think I might actually be the youngest.
Right, okay, no, I don't feel... Okay, that's all good. He goes back to making notes. On the back wall you also do see... this is the last thing. Spud, you would have seen this as well. There would have been on a display case a silver-handled blade, and the blade itself is long, and it's currently made, from what you can tell, it's a mixture of like a steel and a weird see-through purple like shards across it.
Oh, fuck.
And that's currently on the display case behind his desk. It's a silver, like one of the edges like trimmed with like a purple. Oh, the center technically is kind of see-through with this purple like it's like a window essentially, like in the middle, like glass going up it, purple that kind of lights up and it's semi-see-through.
I think maybe Aaron and Ant both had the thought of one touch, one touch, cool sword.
Aaron's gonna like slowly kind of like wander over, like looking everywhere else, as if they're just kind of looking around before they like kind of stop and just kind of look at it, like side glancing.
It's a dope ass sword. You're getting closer.
Yeah, I'm nosy.
As you get close to it, you feel as if that innate magic power that you had before is slowly dwindling as you get closer to it.
Hey, what's this weird sword?
It's a blade from the Venators. It can cause people to lose magic when hit by it for a little bit.
Cool. And Aaron's just gonna like casually like shuffle away.
You just see a bit of a smile appear on his face when you do that.
Cool.
Evil mages get hit with the mage slaying sword.
So define evil for me. I want like, are there like
Scourge
wizard lords?
casters, mainly.
Oh, that's an entire thing.
Yes.
And Scourge is just the blue crystal.
Well,
shit,
it's
right?
the magic that comes from the blue crystals. People who like tinker with them for their own gain normally get hunted down because it normally corrupts.
Hey, interesting.
Also, your friends should probably get those two out of their bag.
Yeah, I know it explodes. Does it do any other kind of bad stuff?
It slowly like twists from the inside of the person who uses it, but as long as you keep underneath control and if it was an accident, I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, interesting. Hmm.
Go get some alcohol.
Yep. Okay,
Mhm.
thank you. Goodbye. Gonna like kind of scoot out. Actually no, they're gonna scoot out and they're gonna poke the head and go, "Hey, if someone's like being corrupted by scourge stuff, would they have like lines of blue
Yes.
stuff in them? Cool, that's the Archmage. Bye."
Oh,
It's
no.
gonna leave.
Can't touch him. And he goes back to writing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that's the Archmage, by the way.
Yeah. And as you all go downstairs and have a couple of drinks and slowly fall asleep in your blankets alongside a warm fire or upstairs in a big bed.
Charlie would like to know if there's like a way to wash. There a bath or like a tub.
There's a bath, but it needs warming up.
Asian will happily like get the water for it. Like
At this
warm it up.
point, I'll happily take a fucking cold bath.
But yeah, all of you get your rests, get your baths. Get a warm bath after a good hour. Have a couple of drinks. If you need food, you can eat food. You can put all of your stats up to max for the next day because you're getting about 12 hours of sleep and good food.
Oh, thank God.
So you put all your stats at max
Yay.
and you get your short rest if needed, which you don't. And that is what will end tonight's session.
We
So-
made it to town, bitches!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck them wolves.
That was close. Like,
That was close.
I thought we were gonna lose someone.
But yeah.
like,
I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, I thought you were dead. I thought that was gonna be like, ooh, snack.
But it was gonna have like a little munch.
Yeah. Ugh.
A little munch.
But yeah, that is where we'll end tonight's
like
session.
that's why.
Thank you, Callum.
Thank you.
Thank you, Caliban. Thank you, watchers.
Thank you very much,
people
watchers.
for watching.
And
Whoever's there.
whoever's there,
Yeah.
40 minutes after the meant to be end.
Whoopsie doopsies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the time police.
Yeah, that's the time.
Yeah,
please.
that's the stream
They say
police.
you
saying,
bitches late,
excuse
right?
me.
And see you all next week.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Catch you then.